Hey guys, what's up, everybody? I don't know if anybody's even here. Hey, hold on one second. I was getting my coffee. My coffee. Alrighty. Oh, wow, yeah, there is a lot of people here. Oh, what is up? Hey, hello. Hey, Michelle, baby grandma. Hey, Mariah. Rema J-A-T. Hey Rebecca, my first live. Forgot about the time change. I should be sleeping. Wait, no. What time zone are you in? I think we're good. I think you'll be awake. Because that was only a few minutes ago. Hopefully you're still around and you didn't go to bed. And because we are good. Hey Donna, oh my God. Thank you for your cash apps. It sucks because, well, it doesn't suck, but with Cash App, unless if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm only able to put like an emoji, like a heart or whatever emoji. So it's like so many times I want to be able to write a message to thank you. But thank you. I got both of them. That you are very kind and generous. I appreciate that. That was very, very nice of you. Green Eyed, okay. Yeah, I figured I'd come on because last night it was like I felt like a lot of, I don't want to say pressure, but I was just like I guess kind of pressure where I just wanted to just do what I had to do. I didn't want to screw up anything. I just wanted to make sure I told their side of the story correctly, and I felt like, I didn't want to like stay on and you know how I do my lives. I figured at least for that one, I just wanted to, give their side, what they wanted me to say for their side of the story, and then, you know, end it or whatever. So this one, I feel like we could go over all this stuff that I've been wanting to go over, all the last, like, touch up last minute things, until I'm still waiting on the stuff. So, hopefully by the end of the week, we'll be getting, the files that I was talking about to read through. It's something specific that I got, but I'll tell you. I don't know why I like to surprise you guys and just wait till I get it. But it's just something specific that we're gonna read through. But so hopefully by the end of this week, which is fine. But I figured until then, I wanted to go over because remember the incident report? There was a few that I said like odd and end parts I read when I read the whole incident report, but remember when I read that on a live, that was the first time I was reading it. So it was probably, first of all, it was a little while ago, and now we know a lot more stuff, and second of all, I read the whole thing. So I was just like so tired reading it all, reading the whole thing straight through. So I figured we could go over those parts where it's the parts where I didn't break it up into like little pre-records. So there's like, just like just different parts. I have the pages listed that I wanted to go over. And then first though, I want to go over, somebody had emailed me, which I can't believe I missed this. So on, Paul's TikTok, he made a post July 9th about the whole thing. I mean, it's not that long, but it's 3 days after, Timothy died, before he got arrested. He posted. So I wanted to read that. I wanted to go over at least a little bit of the YouTube because everybody was asking, like, where's his YouTube? And I went over on two different lives. Well, I guess I didn't go over too much of his YouTube, but I went over a couple of videos of his YouTube. But I guess a lot of people, I guess it's still not going to accomplish anything because the people that only watch my pre-records aren't going to be watching right now. I was going to say a lot of people just watch the pre-record, so they're just watching the phone calls and they don't see the lives when I go over this stuff. But I guess they're probably not going to see this anyway. But I did want to go over a few the videos again, and then parts of the incident report, and then the TikTok, or not TikTok, Twitter. It's Twitter. Hold on one second. What was I gonna do right here? I don't know how I picked up my phone to do something. Now I forget. All right. So, oh hey Jay, what up? You never did answer. Why did you take off the J of your name? I'm confused. It added a personal touch. Anyway, smooth crunchy. Yeah, you did. Thanks, guilty of crime. Melody, Justice Jane. Okay, so let's just look. We'll just do the Oh, and somebody else noticed. So, he has a TikTok. We went through some of his TikTok, but there's so many just like random videos that I didn't have time to go through every video or show every video on a live. So, when people will send me things, it's like, oh, did you see this? And I was like, no, because I didn't go through every one of his videos. So interesting. So there's a video that somebody sent. That's what I was going on my phone for. I just remembered to give shout outs to the people that sent it. I knew it would come back. Okay. So shout out to Lori for the freezer locks, the TikTok I'm going to show where you could see the freezer in the background with the lock on it. So shout out to Lori for that. And dang it, Lauren maybe? I don't know the one that with the TikTok or the Twitter. I don't know. I wanted to give her a shout out. Oh, Debbie. Debbie, thank you for sending that because I didn't even bother to look at his Twitter. All right. I don't know why. I've just been busy. Like I get sidetracked doing other things. It's not that I'm not doing stuff. Like I was looking at Shanda's family and then, I'm always doing something. And we did find Paige too, by the way. We found her other sister. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could just add her into the whole family tree like that. I'll show you a picture. We did find her. Okay, so here is this that I was talking about. So this is his Twitter, okay? Yeah, he's gonna be at what, Michigan Department of Corrections? Isn't that? Wait, hold on a second. Because he's at a holding center at Charles Eagler Reception Guidance Center. Paul, because somebody just asked where Paul was gonna be. And then he will be moved. He's just waiting to go. Hold on one second. Yeah, Michigan Department of Corrections is where he's gonna go. It's the same place that Shanda is, the MDOC. But they're like right now he's in the holding center. I don't know how long he'll be there, and then he'll be transferred to the MDOC. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put this back on. Hold on. Sorry, I just wanted to see because somebody asked. Okay, so it says the fact I trusted her and never truly put my foot down. I may not have. Wait, hold on. The fact. So this is him commenting July 9th. Timothy died July 6th. This is July 9th. He didn't get arrested till what, July 14th, was it? I think it was. Somewhere around there where they arrested him. We'll find out in the incident report. If I'm remembering right, I think it was the 14th, but I'll be able to confirm that in the incident report when he got arrested. But so July 9th, he posts on Twitter, the fact I trusted her and never truly put my foot down, I may not have been the cause of my little brother's death, but I never helped. If I could take your place, Tim, I would do so with no regret. I will never forgive myself for not stopping your death. So he posted this before he got arrested. He posted this, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, I know. I mean, I know he's Cassie. I know he's not going into the women's one. I'm saying they're both in the Michigan Department of Corrections. Not there's a women's and a men's. I'm guessing. Yeah, I know he's not going to be in the women's. That's not what I meant. But they're both called Michigan Department of Corrections. I mean, that's what it's coming up for me. Is that not what you guys are finding? That he's in the Charles Eagler holding recruitment right here. He's in the Charles Eagler Reception and Guidance Center, and they hold the prisoners until right here it says it's the intake. It serves as a quarantine facility responsible for intake processing of all male offenders who are adjudicated adults sentenced to term of incarceration with the Michigan Department of Corrections. Prisoners with new commitments and parole violators are received at RGC for assessment, screening, and classification prior to their placement in general population prisons throughout the agency. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll have to see. I don't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that isn't called the same thing. Hold on a second. Maybe there's a few that operate under that. But we'll figure. I mean, I'm not really that concerned right now about it. I'll figure it out when you know it happens. It's something that's, I mean, we could figure out. It's not that. It's just a formality, really. I mean, I don't. You know. Okay, so let's get back to. Yeah, I know. I wish. Um, I feel like you guys aren't gonna let me not. You're gonna make me correct this, right? Um, I have it all somewhere, but you could go through. Hold on, Shanda. Hold on. Prison. Wait. Oh wait, hold on. All right. Ooh, we might have to read that. I just found an interesting article that I haven't seen yet. Actually, I'm gonna have to read. We'll read that together. Hold on. Let me send this to me. That could be interesting. You guys might have seen it, but I never have. Hold on. Let me send this to me. Huh. I'm glad I actually looked because that could be kind of interesting to look at. There may actually even be a video. All right. Hmm. I might need to Google. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So, you guys read that now? Oh, yeah. Wait. I have her thing that I brought up. Huron Valley. It says Huron Valley, but I actually have the thing that I had from. Hold on one second. I just want to see something because I have it under my favorites. I have. My bookmarks are getting so big now. Like all my bookmarks that I have saved, it's like I have so much that. Hold on now. It's just you guys. Court. I don't know. So how's everybody? Did everybody have a good weekend? Uh-huh. I don't know, guys. Is it that important that we figured out right now? I have it somewhere, but this isn't what I was planning on even going over, so. But now I feel like people are like trying to correct me, and I feel like I just want to make sure that the correct information's out. But I don't know. I have so many files. Who cares? We'll go over it later. I have it somewhere. Um, there's so much stuff in my head right now. I can't keep track of sometimes these little details. I have to look them up, you know. But I know right now, well, with at least with Paul, I was never 100% sure where he was being sent. So that I'm talking about, I have Shanda's, but with Paul's, like I said, wasn't 100% sure where he's getting sent. I see that he's in the waiting screening right now. I don't know where they're going to send him off to. I don't know if it just said like he's waiting for the Michigan Department of Corrections, but I guess there are a few different facilities that operate under that, it looks like. So anyway, all right, let's continue though. But I'll get it whenever I'll be able to figure it out when it happens. It's not that big of a deal. All right. I think what happens is I'll see like one or two comments and I feel like that's not what the majority even cares about and I get stuck on them, so I do apologize. But remember, I'm only seeing a comment here and there sometimes when I have screens up, so I hate that that's when the comments that I see. If I'm only seeing a few, I see the ones that got me sidetracked. Okay, so yeah, so then he posts this, but remember, he actually posted this link on his Facebook too. So, which is, I don't understand because he took part in this. So like he's posting this link to show what his mom did, but I mean he took just as big a part in the actual actions of doing this than his mom did. Now, I'm not saying that his mom wasn't the one that was calling the shots and telling him to do things. Even, he's an adult, he still made that choice. But what I'm saying is he still chose to do these actions. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, she was away at work and he gave her ice baths. He denied Timothy of food. He did this stuff. But he posts this link, and this is the same link he posts in his Facebook. Look, right here. So if you go under his last which we could watch it again. This is that one where he posts July 12th. So 6 days after Timothy dies, and what, a day or two before he gets arrested? He either gets arrested on the 13th or 14th, which, like I said, we'll check in the incident report. But he posts this, and then in the comments, look. Can you guys see that? Hold on, I'll show you. Right here. This is him. He posts this link, the same link that he posted in his Twitter, which is kind of interesting. That, I mean, it's just interesting that he's posting that, something that he took a part in. So yeah, the fact I trusted her and never truly put my foot down. I may not have been the cause of my little brother's death, but I never helped. If I could take your place, Tim, I would do so with no regret. I will never forgive myself for not stopping your death. Okay. So, I mean, I guess at least he did say that before he thought that he was even going to get arrested, but I mean, it doesn't doesn't take back what had happened. I wish he would have thought of that, when it was going on.
My little brother has passed away, and my mother is currently in the custody of, well, I'm not sure if it's I don't know. It's a lot to deal with, but right now we're doing good. We're fine, but if I can't actually, like, Facebook you guys, like, with live, because I don't have my phone and I don't know how to access my stepfather's, I'll post a quick check to let you guys know everything that's going on. If you have any questions or anything, just comment them down below and I'll see if I can answer them in the next quick check. Just keep supporting and pray that the two of us get through this. But I guess I don't really have much that I can say right now. But in the comments, I'll leave a little something if you guys want to know what's going on. There we go. Well, I gotta go and get back to bed. I'll probably post another quick check tomorrow. So, toodles.
Okay, so I just thought I'd play that again since I actually haven't listened to that in a while since that one time. So we have that, and then um oh, looks like a bunch of people are is that a bunch of new emails I got? All right. 1 second, guys, and then I'll play that video where it's just I'm sure if we went through like all his TikToks or videos, we probably would find more interesting things. I mean, like background stuff. But here's the one that somebody noticed right here, the freezer that was locked. Wait, hold on. Right there, you could see. Can I make that bigger? Yeah. See. Okay. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me see. What you mean right here? This was posted 5/12. So this would be, wow. Yeah. Well, this would be a couple months before he died. Yeah, 5/12. So he definitely, yeah, the locks would have been on the fridge by then. Um, there's a few. There's that one that somebody had sent me, but I had played way back months ago. But it would be, I guess it would be kind of interesting watching now after we're learning more stuff. That one where it's like Shanda's in it. It's like a birthday party. Let me see if I could remember which one it is. This is the wedding, but we did watch that. Hold on 1 second. Well, hold on. I'll put the part where she sent it to me because she just sent it to me. She sent me a link, so hold on. Oh, 1 second. Oh, man. I don't know where it's at actually. Oh well, I can't freaking find it. Let me play something else while I look for it. All right, so I played, or actually, let's look. Oh, on his Twitter, I went through the rest. There's nothing really else on the Twitter. Look, he's got a GoFundMe, which I don't, it's for service dog in training. Okay. Due to a very unfortunate set of circumstances, I have had to retire my service dog that was only 3 years old. This puppy is ready to start training, but getting the puppy is a major expense we did not count on anytime soon. So any help you could provide would be tremendously appreciated. So this Shanda is organizing a fundraiser, and she raised $945. This was well, when did he post it? He posted it in 2021, and then he posts this. That's really it. Or wait, is there more? Oh, that's really it, right? I don't use Twitter that much, but to me it looks like that's all that there is. And I did actually go through like the replies and all that stuff already, and there's really nothing. All right, let's go to, wait, let's see, is there anything? No. All right. I want to find that one, gosh darn it. It was a freaking email, but every time I want to live, I get like two, like I have to hurry up, and then I can't find what I'm looking for. It wasn't that long ago, so just give me a minute. Somebody emailed me with the links to it. Okay, charged. Just give me 1 minute, guys. If you guys just bear with me. Facebook, no. Okay, here we go. Oh no, that's all the family. We already went through all those Facebook pages. Hold on. Instead of going through like all of his TikTok, I mean, I'm not gonna have time to do that. That's why I'm just trying to find that link that she sent me. And I don't have it ready because I wasn't even planning on showing it, but I just realized as I was looking at the other thing, I'm like, oh, I should show that because it showed Shanda, and it's just, I don't know. I'm only gonna look so many more. It's crazy that it's not. I don't know. Okay, I give up. Let's go to his YouTube and show that one. I mean, we go. I guess we could watch a couple more of it. Now, see, that's right. We did go over a lot of these. We went over a lot of his freaking TikToks, and a lot of them are mostly music, so I had to mute all of it. So if you guys want to see some of them, well, I guess you guys could just go to the TikTok page, but I did go over a bunch on one of my lives. And the one that I'm talking about. I just can't find it right now. But let's go here. Here's some of the ones that, look, this would be, hold on. This would be, let's go over the ones that were after the stuff started. So this would be April. So this would be right a month after. Yeah, like a month after it started, right? I used to have all the dates of everything. When was Adam's stroke again? I think it was in March, right? I think it was March. So this would have been a month after. So let's see if there's anything. Oh yeah, here, wait. I have the date. I found it. So Adam's stroke. Oh no, Adam's stroke was January. That's right. Why did I say March? Because Timothy went to live with them May 27th, 2021. That's when he lived with them. Adam had his stroke January 3rd. So this would already be um so that was like 6 months. So it was 6 months that he had to live with it. Yeah. Why did I keep saying 5? Um So yeah, this would be 4 months after right here. So let's see, is there anything in here you guys noticed that's in like that? It's just music. So no. All right, let's see if there's any more because, like I said, there's so many that I didn't have time to go through all of them. No. This is that one. Oh, this is a different one actually, isn't it? It's different, but it's the same view. Huh. This is that one. Let's see. How's everybody doing? How sorry guys that I started off a little rusty here. I get sidetracked really easy. I'm not ashamed of it. Admit it. That's why sometimes I wait to look at the chat and if I want to show things because I get so distracted off track and then I don't even I had plans to show stuff and it screws up everything. So sometimes I just like to show what I need to and then actually be in chat. Um so yeah, let's go back a little bit more then because no, this is 4. Oh yeah, 4-6. I guess there's nothing really. And we'll go to his YouTube, but I've already went through kind of went through his YouTube and most of them are stories that he writes these text stories out. So most of them are that. There are a few where he does show himself. There's that one where we hear Timothy in the background that I actually already showed a couple times on a live, but we'll show it again for people that haven't seen it. Because people are, I was just surprised how many people on my last video are like, oh wait, what's Paul's YouTube? Because I'm like, wait, we already went over it before, but I know not everybody watches all of this stuff. That's fine. That's why sometimes I do show the same thing a couple times because there are different viewers sometimes, you know? I used to have a stick that I carved, like a hiking stick I had. All right, what are we doing here? This is 4/3. This is April 3rd. Shoot, I'm sorry. I should be saying the dates. All of the ones I've been showing just now are ones that would be after Adam had a stroke. So it would be after the torture started with Timothy. This is, look at all that candy that Timothy couldn't have any. I think this one doesn't have, I guess it does have music. Dang it. I think most of them are. Oh my god, those are the stuff I love. I love gummy stuff. Oh, trolleys are one of my favorites too. That doesn't even have any sound. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care to go over too many more of these ones. I'm gonna go to his YouTube now. And no, you guys, those people in the comments like, oh, you're giving him a platform. How are what we're doing is any different than any other case that we do? When I'm not giving a platform, we're trying to learn about every detail, learn about, this is how we do the cases. It's not giving anybody a platform. So I don't know why those comments are making me really mad because it's like, what do you mean? And also because I'm gonna do an interview maybe with his fiance. That's not giving him a platform. It's called doing an interview. People do them all the time for like family members of murderers, and you know what I'm saying. It's been going on since media existed. Talk shows, freaking. But yeah, so I'm not giving them a platform. I'm doing what we always have done. We like to go through the stuff because a lot of true crime people, we are very the way we do cases. A lot of you guys are like me, where you want to know every single little detail and you go through everything and try to figure out as much as you can. I feel like that's what we're doing here. It's what I've done when I don't deep dive all the cases that I cover, but the ones that I do, that that there's stuff to go through and then I am invested in, this is how I do those cases. Go check it out. You'll see. The weird thing is I saw a couple people comment that, like the regular one, the ones that were like so invested in the case, like some of the regular people that's been following it, and I was a little confused. I'm like, wait, I'm confused. Why are you saying that? Like I don't know. Oh wait, I thought I was still sharing this. When did I stop sharing this? Wow, I thought I was sharing this whole time. I don't know when I stopped. Yeah. All right, let's go to the YouTube real quick and then we'll go to the incident report. Because I do want to show, because I did realize that a lot of people must not have seen that live. So, where I went over some of his YouTube. So that's what we're going to do. Most of it, unfortunately, is music. Well, no, actually, the typing isn't music. Never mind. I guess we could play those. Yeah, actually, these might be all right. So the one that this got like so many people talking about is, I think it's this one, right?
What's up, everybody? It's P Fergie Plays here. Today I'm actually gonna try and get a face cam, I guess you could say, while playing Minecraft. Now the thing is, I'm not gonna play like a big old session and everything, and it's not gonna be super crazy. But how do I describe this? Sorry. I'm gonna try and use KindMaster to put this together. So let's just hope it doesn't backfire. So, and of course I'm using a map made by I don't know how to say that, ported by Gabe the I don't know. And yeah, I've already been working on this world a good amount, and no, I did not build this entire structure. This was completely not me. I did some modifications, but that was about it. When did that guy get there? So anyway, now that the video is started, I need a 30-minute timer, I guess. Set a 30-minute timer. So, the video's not going to be that long. It's going to be a bit longer, but, you know. So, just a little quick tour. This is obviously my honey garden. I don't know what you guys are doing there. I've got an iron golem here to protect my front door. After, 4 or 5 creeper blasts took it out. It was annoying. And then obviously here, I've got a thing full of villagers. And this actually took a while to create because I had to freaking lure them in with, I can't remember what, but anyway, yeah, I built this. It's, and they're not always pleased about it, but you know, you can't
This is
always
those
expect the
noises
best
that
of these guys.
we were saying. This might be where they got the.
Took a good amount to get all the
Oh,
iron.
it's funny. Hold on, I'm trying to look up
Nether warp here, and what you're
something
about
for.
to see, I didn't.
I'm gonna fast forward this. I'll show you the part. I know some of you guys, we already watched this together, but
this
the
is,
part where Timothy yells.
basically, it's what do you call it? Basically a harvester for food, meats and stuff. So, you know. And yeah, I mean, I haven't mined here in this, like, I guess you could call it a mine shaft. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's up here. This is his little mine shaft that's here.
Okay, so right
I
here,
did a little bit.
it's like at 20.
I was with my friends and managed to get a lucky air shot on the Ender Dragon that took him out.
I think that's
which
right
was,
there.
oh, that's not
2651, yeah. And then we'll move on.
I swear, it just. Oh, jeez. Who would have thought it was in my house of all places? Get the frick out. Jeez. That's one place to hide in a house. Ugh. I gotta get an actual chair or something of some sort. Sorry, that's kind of about one of them. But, I don't know why I'm still carrying that around, but whatever. Sorry. Like I said, I don't actually have an office. Hey, Timbo, could you... Sorry, guys. Jeez. Not sure if y'all heard that. That was one of my little brothers. I deeply apologize. I probably should have asked them politely to keep it down before I came up here, so... yeah, I planted most of these flowers, okay? I'll admit it.
So I was getting a lot of people thinking,
I wanted to make sure I
trying
had
to
enough
figure out
of
what
them
he says.
before
I don't know.
so-
A lot of people think he says help. I'm not sure. Because this would have been a year before. This would have been like shortly after he moved there.
Crap. I didn't
Um,
but, you know, what can you do, right?
yeah. There you go. And then there's so most of these, so the one that has the 30,000, if you guys listen to the last phone calls, she's like, wow, one of them has 30,000. So I watched that one. It's this one. It's I'll play, I don't know. I don't even know. It's just like so he makes, this is a story that he wrote, I guess. It's I don't know. I'll let you guys see what you think. Wow, because I'm trying to look for some other, I'm trying to look for that email, so I'm going to let this play just so I can find that, because I want to find that video. It's driving me nuts that I haven't found it. I must have just overlooked it. I had to have. And I really don't feel like going through all of his videos to look for it. It's too many. I just overlook it. So you guys could read the story he wrote. The nice story. Oh, I found it. Yay! I found that video I wanted to find. The one where Shanda singing happy birthday. Because I had played it before, but that was a while ago. Cool. Hold on. See, I didn't feel as much pressure because I had something playing. And alright, here we go. want to hear the rest of the story here? Or is anybody reading it or no? Let me know. It's up to you. I already read it. So most of them, we'll watch a few more videos. Most of them are like these stories he makes up. Like I said, I'm not going to go through a bunch of them. This is the only story one I'm going to play. It's the one that has 30,000. I don't know. Somehow it got 30,000 views. But I will go through a couple more where he actually shows his face real quick, if you want, and then I'll play the video with Shanda real quick, the one where she's singing "Happy Birthday," and then we'll do the incident report. So yeah, enjoy the story. What do you guys think so far? Are you guys reading it? Yeah. Oh, here, I'll put the. We don't need to hear it. It's. Well, the reason I'm also letting it play because I'm trying to find a couple more things that I was looking for, so it just gives me a minute to be able to find some things. So just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, guys. That's weird. Yeah, you guys, it is here. Shonda is at Huron Valley Correctional Facility. So that's what it is. It's not whatever that person was saying in chat. You know, I had with my OCD, I couldn't just let that go because I saw somebody say the wrong thing. They named another one, and I was like, no, I don't think she's there. It said, from what I've always saw, it was Huron Valley Correctional Facility. So I just looked her up, and you could find her in an inmate search. I just wanted to make sure that she didn't get moved or something, you know. I was like, wait, did she get moved somewhere or something? But no, she's still showing up at the same place that well, she got moved after sentencing, obviously, but she's still showing up at the Huron Valley Correctional Facility. So I don't know. Somebody had put something else in the chat. That's why it had me. Sorry, I really had to figure that out. It was driving me nuts. Which is fine. I mean, I'm not mad at the person that put that, but it was just making me like, shoot, did she get moved? I gotta figure this out because I want to know everything. So at least I wanted to make sure I had the right one still. Anyway, how are you liking the story? I'll let you guys finish. I don't know. Do you guys really want to watch another 6 minutes of it? Put a 1 if you want to keep watching it and watch the end. If you do, it's fine. I'll just try to find other stuff to go over. But I don't want to bore you guys. Like if people aren't liking it, I could leave, so we could move on. Just let me know. It's up to, I mean, I won't be mad either way. So put a 1 if you want to keep watching this until it ends, and put a 2 if you want to move on. I'll try to see what the majority has. Well, most of them move on. I guess there was one stay. Now I'm going to feel bad for the one that wanted to stay. Well, you have his YouTube, right? You could go back and watch it. The one that wanted to watch it. It's the Prefergy P. I don't know how to say it right. P Fergie. Oh, it's probably P Fergie Plays. It's his. It's the stuff he uses for everything. His TikTok, his YouTube, his Twitter. It's the same. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's like something to do with the anime. I don't know what that is, but that's what he uses for some reason. So you guys want to move on? Hold on 1 second. I'll give the people that want to watch it another minute while I type this in again. 1 second, guys. I accidentally deleted the thing. What? That's why. Every time I click on it, it somehow goes. All right, we're gonna end this. I just figured out, like, why does I keep deleting the thing I'm looking up for her, the inmate search? Every time I click on it to make it bigger, it takes it away. I'm like, what the heck? Okay. I'll show you guys, though, so you guys could see, because it's kind of small. I don't know why it's coming up so small right now. But you could see she's in the Huron Valley Complex Women's Prison right here. So, there we go. Anyway, all right. Okay, so, oh, actually, let's, I said I would go over a few more. We'll go through a couple more YouTube videos, and then we're going to do, I'm not going to watch like whole ones, but just kind of see what his page looks like for people that were wondering. And then we'll do we'll go through the incident report. So, yeah, so most of them are these like, those stories. So you have, this one has 3.3 thousand. It's another story. I'm surprised this one, when I originally heard that phone call where she says the one has 30,000, before I actually looked to see which one it was, even though I had already looked at his page, but when we went over this on the live, I didn't pay attention what the numbers were. So when I heard the call and I heard one at 30,000, I'm like, I bet you it's the one that right here, this one that we hear Timothy in, because everybody, so there was a big YouTuber that played this video in hers, and she actually, I gotta think of what her name is. It's pretty good, because she actually must have went through some of these, and there was one story that was kind of disturbing, that kind of almost had some similarities of what happened. I mean, not exactly. It was just like a violent, and it was kind of interesting. So she was, I mean, she's like a million. She's not like true crime or anything. You know how like other YouTubers that they'll sometimes cover like stories of true crime, and that's not really what they focus on. So anyway, so she played this part right here. So I figured, oh, with people, and plus I also played it too. So I was figured, with all of us, focusing on this one, I figured it has to be this one, but it wasn't. This one only has 1.9 thousand, the one that we hear Timothy in the background. That you would think that was the one people were going to go back and watch. If people that are watching this because they're fascinated with the case and they want to like kind of learn and see, okay, let's see, what's going on, if we could see any hints or whatever, you would think that. So it confuses me that it's this one, because that's why I said on my video, that phone call, I was like, well, I would think most of it is because it's a fascination with this case, and that's what's at least bringing the people here. But it confuses me that the one has 30,000. It has nothing to do with the case. So why does this one have so many? Oh, that's why. That's why, right here, it says warning 18 plus. I guarantee that's why everybody was clicking on that one. Right? I bet you. I'm sorry, I'm like screaming into it. Right here. Do you guys see? Well, shoot. I made it. I'll try to make it bigger so you could see. 18 plus warning. So people probably come to his page, fascinated with the case, and there's like, ooh, what is this? 18 plus warning, and they click on it because look, I think it's the only one that has the 18 warning. That's it. I think I figured it out. All right. Because I was like, why that one? If anything, you would think people would be watching the one where it looks like you could actually see him. If people didn't know about this one and Timothy talking, maybe they just didn't know about it. But at least you would think it would be like ones like, well, I guess the ones that where you could see him is older ones. So let me see.
Let's keep going. Building video. We will be building none other than the Lego Batmobile. I've already sorted through the parts. So let's get started. For this, I'm just going to do different steps and then pause every so often. And that's going to be the new norm.
I don't know why it's so low again. What the heck? I don't know.
This is what we have after the first 5 steps. Let's keep going.
Is it low to you guys? I know my earphones are, but yeah, this is it's kind of nothing major. He's just putting something together. And then the rest are just like playing games, Lego.
There we go. Arms are attached.
We are going to be building Lego sets.
Start with the Samurai X mech.
Alright, so here we have all the pieces
Well,
for the Samurai
this is kind of
mech.
interesting knowing he
So
spent
let's get
what? How
started.
much did he say on
So
Legos
here's
when he was
the
talking to
first
JoJo? He spent like a couple
Next
$1,000
two
on
steps.
Legos. Well, yep, he does like Legos.
Step 5 and step 6. Step 7 and step
No,
8.
the 3000 one was the one that said warning 18
and
plus. It was
10.
that story that I was just playing. And I think he put 18 plus is because it was a story about
11 and 12.
a guy and a girl hooking up, basically.
Next
If
2
you
steps.
watch it. So I think
Step.
that's probably why he put the warning. But people are thinking, ooh, this one must be the one. Let's check it out. So I guarantee that's the only reason that one has the 30,000. Because it's the only one that has warning 18 and over.
Here is the next couple of steps to finish part of one of the legs.
This would have been before Timothy moved in.
Now we're going to be
Was
working on
that
part
Shanda?
of the other leg.
Wait, I'm going to rewind it, but hold
These
on
2
one second.
steps will finish off the other leg.
Yeah, Timothy didn't move until May 2021. So yeah, that would have been before. But let me rewind
off
it.
the
It sounds like
other
Shonda
leg.
came in.
These 2 steps will finish off the other leg.
That's the finished product of the upper part of the arms. We're going to attach it now. Oops. Parts are coming off. There we go. It's the completed upper part. Now we're doing the lower part.
I didn't rewind it. I didn't rewind it long
So
enough.
there's 1 and
Dang it. How far was it?
9 and 10.
Sorry, guys.
11 and 12. Next 2 steps. This step. Now, we're working on the legs. Here is the next couple of steps to finish part of one of the legs. Now we're going to be working on part of the other leg.
Somebody said don't fall. Did that sound like Shonda? Yeah, I can't play her YouTube videos. I tried to play it. If that's what I wish I could play it and we could watch them together. I can't. They take it down. Rumble has it copyrighted. Whereas copyrighted, where if you do it live, Like if I did it on a pre-record, I don't know how that would work. But if I do it live, it takes it right down. So like it only let me play like a couple minutes, and it took it right down. It went, and then it ends the live. So yeah, it sucks. Rumble somehow copyrighted them, and I don't know how that. I don't know if she copyrighted it through Rumble, but they're the ones that have the ownership over her channel. So I'm guessing she had a Rumble account
Flag.
and
These 2 steps will finish
and
off
gave
the
them the copyright. But probably before she got arrested, had a Rumble account, had her channel, and then gave them the copyright rights, because you could do that when you sign up for Rumble. You could give them the rights.
We're gonna attach it now.
I'm guessing that's what she did. So they are claiming it for her. It sucks. Cause, yeah,
Parts coming off.
yeah, her dog videos. It sucks because I watched some of them. I would have loved to watch them with you guys, but
so there's 1 and
they're actually
there's
really not
2.
that interesting, to be honest. There's not that. I got bored with
There's
them. I
2
couldn't
arm
even watch them. I
pieces.
was like, after
Now
a
we
few,
attach
it's
'em.
like,
There we go. Arms are attached. Almost done. We'll be making the hand. Here we go.
let's see if there's any other ones. I don't want to watch any more stories. But yeah, so that 30,000, like I said, look, guys, right here. That's why it's kind of funny. Who's so excited? So we have the 3.3 thousand. These are the ones that JoJo was telling Paul about. The 3.3 thousand is this newest one, which that makes sense why people were, I want to see the most recent one. This one, 1.9, because that's the one Timothy says something in. And then this has the 18 warning, 18 plus, that's 30,000. And this has 5,000 for some reason. I don't know why this one. No, this one has 6.3 thousand. 7.8. Wait a minute. Holy crap. 7.8, 9.8, 13,000. Why? I don't get it. Whoa. I'm just curious because I only watched that one story. I want to. What is his other stuff about? I don't know. Hold on. Let me do the one where it has 13. Let's see. This one has 13,000. And then the other ones, the older ones only have in the 20s, 10s. They don't have that much. But hold on. Let's see the 13,000. Hello, my awesome Tarragons. So I've decided something. I'm going to put all Dynast AIs on a whole, do this new series. Don't worry, I'm not going to watch it all. I just want to kind of see what is it about. The ship and power, the backstory. Deku is born blind. Calls it a bender. He can bend the elements of the world. He can use the earthbending to see. Momo has been forced into a relationship with Todoroki. They are to get married after graduating, but to keep her family alive, she does as told. Todoroki beats her date. Wait a minute. This might be the one that one channel talks about. This one might actually be worth reading. Just to kind of see, because remember, these are coming from his mind. So this is somebody that you know what I'm saying, that it has it in him to do that to Timothy, and we're still not sure if it was all Shanda's idea. I mean, there are some things that could have been his idea for punishments. I'm not convinced that every punishment was Shanda's. There's a part of me that feels like Paul did some stuff on his own and thought of stuff like, oh, let's do this. Or he did stuff, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, especially because that incident report where he says he liked the feeling of power. He liked when his mom was proud of him. He liked making her happy. Plus, he liked feeling that power, whatever he said. He likes it. Okay, keep her family alive. She does as told. So Momo hates it, but to keep her family alive, she does as told. Todoroki beats her daily. Wow. She covers up the bruises and always cries herself to sleep. We'll begin the episode of the day of the entrance exam. Deku and Bakugo are walking together. Bakugo. Yes, Bakugo is a friend and not an absolute dick. Sorry, 2.0 continue. Let's start. Walking. Izuku. Will you be okay? I may be blind, but I can still see Katsuki. Also, his seismic sense is strong enough to see people perfectly clear as if Deku wasn't even blind. And all of his shoes are open on the bottom for his feet to feel. Anyway, he didn't trip like in canon. And instead of Eureka being at his testing area, it's Momo. Eureka. The gate's open, runs in. Hey, that's cheating. There are no countdowns in a real villain fight. Now go, go. Burning, breaking, and robots finally stops. Okay, that should be... Okay. I'm going to skip through some of this. It's not... Somebody says, help. Turns and sees a girl stuck under some rubble. Stomps the ground, making the rubble, trapping her fly off, leaving her unharmed. Notices something, releases a black flame of ember, obliterates. Walks over to the girl. Are you okay? Are you hurt? She says, no, I'm fine. I doubt that. Hey... Maybe this isn't the, this might not be the one that that channel talked about. So I thought there was more violence in it. That's what I was first, I was thinking, is this the one? Goes to tap his shoulder. What did you want to talk about? Starts recording your bruises. What are you talking about? Is he lying about being blind? I may be blind, but with my Kirk, I can basically see with vibrations. I could see the bruises. I'm very clumsy. Please don't lie. Or So this person, she has bruises and is trying to lie about it because she's being abused. I can feel your heartbeat through the ground and I can tell you you're lying. Taps the ground with his foot. Please let me help. There's not much he can do. I guess I can tell him. Explains... Wait, hold on. Explains the situation, or she's with Todoroki about the beating she gets, the threats made to her family by Endeavor, recording it all. That sucks. Momo, there you are. Are you sure you'll be all right without a guide? Yeah, you'll be fine. Miss you. Don't have to worry. If she told him her parents are dead, what are you doing? Helping this blind boy out of a bit. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Yay. Me too. How much longer? I guess it's about to end. So, I don't know. But this got 13,000, so... I guess it's probably people that are nosy and curious like what we're doing right now, so... Alright. So if you guys want to check any more out, that's all I'm going to go through on his page. But it's Fergie Plays, so... But now I want to show you that one that's on his TikTok of his mom real quick. Here.
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my gosh, it's Preston Plays. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, dude. To you.
know what house.
Happy birthday.
I don't know who that is, or I mean, I know that's Shanda, but I don't know who that lady is. If that's Adam's mom or something, I don't know, or her friend. Wait, who's sitting right there? That's probably G sitting. I'm guessing.
Happy birthday to you.
Let me give you. Oh my gosh, it's Preston Blaze. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, dude.
I want to see what date. This was from April 10th. Oh yeah, because his birthday is April. Yeah. So yeah, this would have been a few months after the torture started with Timothy, because it started in January. So man, wonder where he's at. He's probably freaking locked up in the room somewhere. But it almost looks like they're at some, because there are some videos on, remember on his Facebook that we went through, that looks like they're at some like lake house where there's like a lake. I think maybe it's Adam's family's house or something, because this definitely, to me, it looks like a cabin, So I bet you they're somewhere. But see, that makes me wonder if they didn't want anybody to see Timothy. But I guess maybe in April people were still seeing him. It was probably the last few months that they didn't let people see him. But if they didn't want anybody to see him and they did want to go somewhere like right here, did they take him with them? Or is he at home? But then they don't trust him to not get in anything. So they wouldn't just leave him at home by himself overnight or anything, right? Because he could, unless if, I guess, chained up. But no, they probably wouldn't trust he wouldn't get out, or who knows. So it just makes me wonder, if they are at a house, a cabin somewhere, where's he at? Did they take him, or did they have him locked in one of those rooms? Crazy. Oh, I didn't, Bellis, I'm now just seeing your super chat. I didn't see it from way back because I'm behind on the comments over here. Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right. Do you guys want to go through any more of his YouTube? Put a 1 if you do, put a 2 if not. So I don't care, it's up to you either way. A 1 if you want to go any more YouTube videos. I guess it's the opposite of what I said last time, huh? But oh well. Yeah, 1 if you want to watch any more of his YouTube videos, a 2 if not. And then we'll go to the incident. Simca, hey. Hey, Judy. All right. It looks like, all right, looks like you guys want to go to the incident report. All right. I know. All right, let me, I did want to just share real quick. I found a picture of Timothy. Another picture. So I have those of you that are, because I've been getting like people sending me a lot of those family pictures that were on Trisha's page. I think she had made her page private now, but when we were going through this case months ago, I already saw, and actually they're already on the live, all those pictures, like big family pictures of the family with Paul, Timothy, all of them. So I do have those guys, so because I know a lot of people, just to save you time from saving them. But this one wasn't. This was on it wasn't on Trisha's. It was like on somebody else's page, but it looks like Timothy to me, huh? Cute. All right, I just wanted to share that, and then hold on. Okay, so another thing, I'm going to show you a picture of Shanda's sister, and I already did find her Facebook. I already been through it, so you guys could just save your time on sending me that, because once I send the picture, I guarantee people are going to be like, oh, I found her Facebook. I already went through that and everything. I'm just going to choose not to go through it on a video, just because just the crap that even I've been getting, family's been getting, it's almost not worth it. But I will show her mugshot, and then I'm not gonna go through her Facebook. But here is who we figured out. This is actually Shanda's sister. So we found her. So the only person we haven't found on Shanda's side is her dad. I don't know. Trammell maybe is her, but I don't know. The whole dad situation. Who, Ramsey or... Yeah, either her biological dad or her stepdad or one of the dads is missing. I think there was a few stepdads in there because of all the different names. But, yeah. But like I said, don't go, if you guys find her Facebook page, just don't, she didn't do anything, so don't like go leave and harass her or leave any messages. I mean, what did she's not involved in it. So, okay, what else? Now here's a picture of Timothy's. Oh, thanks, Dawn. By the way, I put that up and I didn't even say thanks yet. Thank you so much for the super chat. But here's a picture of his gravestone or whatever. All right. So, all right. So we have that. Just wanted to at least conclude my findings of the Shanda family tree. I don't know if I'm going to spend too much more time trying to find her dad. Because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna finish these phone calls. I want to get the stuff I'm gonna get at the end of the week. Hopefully, I'll get it this week, and then I don't know if I'm gonna put any more time into like trying to track down the dad. If anybody finds it, I don't know. I mean, because I would like to, you know, get into some other cases too, and I don't know if it's that important if to actually find the dad. I mean, I searched. I mean, I guess if you guys want me to keep trying to find Shanda's dad, but I think we got a pretty complete look of her family. That's the only one that we're missing. So if anybody finds anything, let me know. Maybe I will. I mean, maybe I'll get bored, and I just feel like I have so much other stuff on my plate right now that's like on the back burner right now with all the other stuff I want to do. So, but maybe I'll go back to it. All right, so let's do the incident report. I say that I even told Stacy today, I was like, I'm going to take the day off from my channel. I say that, and then all of a sudden, I'm over here doing a live. She's like, wait, I thought you were taking the day off. I'm like, so me saying, oh, I'm not going to, I have other things. I'm not going to probably get around to find out her dad, or, I mean, I probably watch tomorrow. I'll probably be looking. Oh, but there's a couple other videos I've been wanting to do on other cases that I keep putting on the back burner. I keep putting on, and they're adding up, and it's like, dang it, I do need to give other cases some time too. So, but I feel like I still have a lot to go through with this case with, you know, the stuff coming up, but I would like to find some time to do some other cases. That's all. All right, so let's go. Here we go. Incident report. Why is that not scrolling? Okay, so make sure. So these are just going to be like the kind of the odd and end things that, like, not the statements, but like the other stuff that I didn't get to do a pre-record for. So like we have some of the property that they took. Wait, one. Wait, where's it? I didn't see where it says like one. Huh. Anyway, oh, seized. All right, so we have leg shackles. Oh, wait, that's not that big. Hold on. That's as big as... Oh, hold on. I'll go like this. There we go. Hold on. I want to use my other setting right up here. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have leg shackles, portable electronic equipment, so a bunch of portable electronic equipment, USB drive, iPad, 3 cell phones, another iPad, a pair of jeans. They had iPhones, so it looks like they had an iPhone 11, an iPhone 12, and an iPhone 13. iPad mini, generation 6. iPad, whatever. This is iPad A2133. So for evidence, they collected a belt, a hooded sweatshirt, a disposable brief, 3 biological materials. They're biological material, so that could be like probably like swabs or maybe, yeah, I don't know. It could be anything probably. I mean, it could be multiple things. Zip ties, hot sauce. Elijah's extreme regret is the type of hot sauce. A shower curtain, carpet, bedsheet, trim, tarp, carpet, trim, door jam, hot sauce, micro SD card, documents. Oh, wait. Make sure, because I'm only going over certain pages. Okay, so 7-6, police action. The basement consisted of a main room just off the stairs. Oh, well, I am covering up that. See, that's the only thing about having it like this. I'm always going to cover up stuff. Oh, I could go like this. There we go. Yeah. Okay, the basement consisted of a main room just off stairs where Blank's bed was located. I don't know if they mean Timothy, but because Timothy didn't have a bed, but his supposed bed maybe. There were 2 other dedicated bedrooms, with one being Blank's and the other Paul's. There was a bathroom and a small utility room where a washer and dryer were located. There was a small closet directly next to Blank's bed. When opened, it only had a blue tarp inside and a small empty cardboard box. Sergeant Krudoff said the closet reeked of what appeared to be urine. The basement, I found 4 webcams which were turned on. One was on a built-in shelf in the main room and was pointing directly at Blank's bed. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta make sure. I feel like I have a bug bite right here in my eyebrow. It's itching and I can feel yeah, okay. So where are we at? So yeah, there was a camera facing, or no, yeah. One of the cameras was on a shelf that was pointed directly at the bed. The second was underneath Blank's bed and appeared to be facing down so as not to record any video. So I think why they're saying Blank, like when they're talking about Timothy's bed, is because it's the bed that she said was his bed. So remember, this is the day they're just taking in the statement, so they don't know all the details yet. So they're being told that this is Timothy's room, this is his bed. So that's what they put in the statement before they learned what the truth was, you know? Anyway, the third was in the corner of Blank's bedroom, pointed at the bedroom door. The fourth was in the bedroom in the basement, sitting on the bathroom counter. Or the bathroom in the basement, sitting on the bathroom counter. This camera turned toward me when I walked into the room, making me believe it was motion activated. The bathroom itself was very dirty, and there were very dirty adult diapers sitting on the floor. The shower was directly next to the toilet and had no shower curtain in it. The closet door had some sort of sensor on it which might alert someone if it was opened. The handcuffs turned out to be ankle shackles, which have a longer chain. They were real shackles and needed a cuff key to open them. I did not see any place on Blank's bed showing marks where Blank might have been shackled to. It was determined that the Detective Bureau would investigate this death further. I was asked to secure the basement and make sure no one went down there. I watched over the basement until a search warrant was obtained and executed. Once the basement and garage were searched, I was relieved and left the home. I never obtained Blank's personal information, so it was not added to the contact screen by me. So July 6th, July 6th is the day that he died too. So it says, I was contacted by Lieutenant Poel, and I was advised of a suspicious death at Blank. Detective Peask and Alm were each notified and asked to respond to the scene. Upon my arrival to the scene, I was briefed by Officer Stefanich and Sergeant Krudoff. I was shown to the lower level of the split-level home where the deceased was on the floor. I took numerous photos attached in RMS along with a photo log of the scene to include the deceased, the assorted webcams, and other items collected as evidence. Detective Peask notified me that the mother of the deceased, Shanda VanderArk, had declined to sign the consent to search form. I then left the scene to contact the prosecutor's office and began the process of obtaining a search warrant for the home. I was able to speak with APA Gilmore and briefed her on the particulars of the case. APA Gilmore prepared an affidavit for a search warrant on my behalf. I reviewed the affidavit and signed it as the affiant. I swore to the contents of the affidavit before Magistrate Wyoria, who authorized the search warrant. I returned to the house and provided Shanda with a copy of the search warrant. Detective Trumbley and I, with the assistance of Officer Stefanich, executed the search warrant. Like I said, if you guys want to see the statements, if you haven't seen those yet, that's on my channel. You'll find it in the playlist. Under pre-records, I would recommend, because they're more condensed than the live where I read it all. Okay, evidence. Myself, Sergeant Hoeksema, and Officer Stefanich conducted the search warrant we collected the following evidence. Leg shackles inscribed with the number 121963 found on the bottom level in the first room in the top drawer of a clear plastic drawer set near the bed. LaView camera serial number found on the bottom level in the first room, sitting on top of a box under the bed. Camera was plugged in and powered on. So I'm guessing they hid it. Maybe they hid the camera real quick after they called the cops or before they called the cops or whatever. You think it was somewhere else? I mean, what do you guys make of that camera under the bed that was turned on, but it was facing down? So, I mean, you would think that I'm guessing that they hurry up and threw it under there, right? Or what do you guys think? Tekken camera serial number blank, or I'm not going to read the serial numbers, found on the bottom level in the first room, plugged into the south wall, unit was powered on. Blue Ram's camera serial number found on the bottom level in the bathroom, plugged in and powered on. Table tennis paddle keychain USB drive found on the bottom level in the first room, on top of the desk. Oh, maybe they did. You might be right. Maybe they did use it for audio. Misty Free, I was just thinking about you the other day. It's like, I haven't seen her around, and maybe you've been here, but I do miss a lot of chat. I wish I could see everybody, but sometimes I don't see people. So I was just thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if she's been here. I miss her. I haven't seen her. Hi, Kylie. Oh, wait. What? Paul said she rode by, I think, Arby's and threw some parts of a camera in the trash. Wait, when did he say that? I missed that. In his testimony? Dang it, we should watch his testimony together. I haven't watched that in forever since it happened. We should watch parts of the trial again together now that we've like been really invested. Maybe that go back and watch them together on a live. Yeah, let's put that on our list too. Because I want to watch them again, so why not watch them together, right? If I'm going to be watching them anyway. Yeah. Oh, he did? Okay. See? I don't know. I must have missed that somehow. All right. So where are we at? So they found the table tennis keychain, the Tethys camera found on the bottom level in the southeast bedroom, plugged in and powered on. iPad found in the bottom level in the northeast bedroom. I'm trying to figure. Do you ever figure out, like, look at a passcode and try to figure out how, what does that mean? So this is 829966. I don't know. Huh. Try to make that a little bit bigger. All right, where are we at? So we have the iPad. We have the green iPhone found on the person of Paul's. So that Paul must have had the iPhone 13. iPhone 12 Pro Max was found on the person of Shanda, so that must be her phone. The iPhone 11 Pro Max was found on the bottom level in the first room in the top drawer of the desk located in the southeast corner. Wonder if that was Timothy's before, when Adam was around and he was allowed to have his phone, maybe. I don't know. Or it could be G's, but I'm guessing that was probably Timothy's if it was in the drawer. Or it could be one of their old phones. I mean, I'm saying I know they didn't let him have it, but maybe they did before Adam left. Okay. iPad minis Generation 6 found in the upstairs bedroom on the bed. Disposition found upon completing the search warrant. I provided Shanda VanderArk with a copy of the search warrant return. I also attached a copy of the return to this report and forwarded the appropriate copies to the court and prosecutor's office. I submitted all the evidence into the evidence at the NSPD. I submitted a Muskegon Central dispatch records request for the 911 calls pertaining to this incident. On 7/7/22, so this would have been the day after his death. At about 14:26, so it would be 2:56, almost 3 p.m. I was asked by Sergeant Hoaxama to assist him at blank. He was going to execute a second search warrant at the address. I met him at the home of Paul Ferguson, and Paul Ferguson answered the door when we knocked. Sergeant Hoaxama spoke to Paul and he agreed to go to the police department to speak with Detective Piesk. I drove Paul to the police department and placed him in the interview room, and I asked him if he wanted anything and he requested a Dr. Pepper. So this is the interview that is that we watched. The interview, that's what that is. Where he was wearing the yellow shirt. So that happened the day after. That it all happened, yeah. Anyway, I bought a bottle of Dr. Pepper from a vending machine and gave it to Paul. While at the department, I asked to transport and lodge Shanda VanderArk in the jail for CA. Shanda was in the front lobby with her attorney. And we saw that on the body cam too. She was placed in handcuffs with her arms facing forward. I brought her to the squad room where Detective Allen patted her down. At 16:15 hours, I transported Shanda to the county jail for CA felony. At about 17:50, I returned to the police department and gave Paul a ride back home. Nothing further. Search warrant evidence. Myself and Sergeant Hoaxama conducted a second search warrant at the house. We collected the following evidence. Zip ties found in the bottom level bathroom. Elijah's Extreme Regret hot sauce found in the bottom level bathroom. Shower curtain found in the bottom level main room. A section of beige carpet which we removed from the center of the bottom level main room. Black bed sheet found at the bottom of the stairs to the bottom level. a section of white trim, which we removed from the outside of the closet in the main room of the bottom level. Blue tarp found in the bottom level main room closet. A section of tarp, which we removed from the bottom level main room closet. A section of white trim, which we removed from the inside of the closet in the main room of the bottom level. White closet door from the bottom level, main room closet. Closet door jamb, which we removed from the closet in the bottom level main room. The motion sensor that was located in the bottom level closet door had been removed from the door. We could not locate it in the house. So, wonder if that is maybe that's one of the things Paul was talking about. Because remember, they even talked about the trial where they saw it in the body cam, and then they went back for that second search warrant. It was gone. So I wonder if that's one of the things Paul was talking about that he did. Maybe he moved that. He hid it, right? I bet you there's a few things he probably moved, you know? That could be like tampering with evidence, but yeah, I mean, anyway. I left a copy of the search warrant return and the search warrant on the box freezer in the kitchen. I attached the search warrant return to this report. I also forwarded copies to the court prosecutor's office. Based upon developments of the investigation, Detective Piesk and I had a meeting with several Muskegon County prosecutors. It was determined that another search warrant would be drafted and executed at the home to obtain additional evidence. I worked with APA Gilmore as she drafted a new affidavit, which I reviewed and signed as the affiant. The affidavit was sworn to before Magistrate Berry and authorized the search warrant. And he authorized the search warrant. At approximately 3:15, Detective Trumbley, Officer Stefanich, and I returned to the house to execute the search warrant. We contacted Paul at the front door and explained the situation to him. I provided the search warrant to Paul for his review. Paul was asked to accompany Officer Stefanich to the police department to speak with Detective Piesk. Paul was cooperative and accepted a ride with Officer Stefanich to the PD. Oh wait, well, I saw where did it go? Misty? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Detective Trumbley and I executed the search warrant within the home. Numerous photos were taken during the process. When do you guys want me to pick the winner of the giveaway? Should I wait a whole week, guys? Because I got to figure out how to do that, how to pick it. I could put them in the wheel of names again. You could do ones like live, but then that, like where the live stream does it, but that would consist of you guys in the live streams entering. You know what I'm saying? And since this is like a members one, it's going to be tricky. But sorry, guys, hold on. Let me just get the chat caught up. There we go. All right, so 7/7 at 8:30 a.m. I observed the autopsy of Timothy at the Homer Stryker MD School of Medicine located at 300 Portage, Kalamazoo. The medical examination was conducted by Dr. Joyce DeJong. Observations and preliminary autopsy findings. So trigger warning, this might, be hard to hear for some people. So it's going to go over the autopsy observations or findings. Okay, so his body was disrobed on the examination table. I observed severe indications of malnutrition. The body was gaunt and severely emaciated. Bones were protruding from his skin, and there were severe contusions from these areas. I observed a prominent contusion to his left ankle. I observed multiple contusions to his legs, arms, face, torso, and backside. Weight was approximately 69 pounds. Height was 68 inches. The jeans that he was wearing were a size 30, 32, and were several sizes too large for him. Yeah, here, Happy Sheep, I do want to make a remark because one of the main points of the family member and the family friend that used to watch him, one of the main points that they wanted people to know was that they did have good times, that he was loved. That was the main thing they wanted to stress. Like that Timothy and Paul both had people that loved them at when they were not with Shanda, but when they were with Eric and Trish. Is what they said. They that's what they were stressing me. They were stressing the whole point that they wanted to stress to me to tell you guys is that he was loved. He had good times. They had family, family good times together, and they both were loved. So that was just the main thing they wanted. The point they wanted to get across to everybody. So to answer your question, they said yes that he did. Not with Shanda. I'm saying they're not saying with Shanda, they're saying when they were with him. So yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know you guys are bringing up some points about it, and I know. I mean, there's some things that just, but I did feel like it was, fair to get their side out and let everybody know what they had to say about it. And so I don't know. I hope he did at least have a some good life, so, some good years with them. And I believe that he was loved, at least over there. At least from Trish. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not going to get on to that because it's just, but I do believe um, that Trish loved him. I do. I don't know. I do feel like that she did do the best that she could, but um, that'd be hard. I mean, I feel like that would be hard to try to. Yeah, out of Montgomery. Oh, yeah. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, so we did right here. A small subdural brain hemorrhage was located on his brain, which small dark spots were located on his stomach. She said she advised these spots are typically associated with hypothermia. Evidence jeans, belt, hooded sweatshirt, disposable white brief, foreign material from right eye, brown substance from left cheek. Got external genitalia, USB photographs. Okay. So they got swabs. Okay, let's see. Wait, what are you guys saying in chat? No. No, Adam is G's father. Eric is Timothy's father, Trina. I think you're getting mixed up a little bit, but it's okay. No, it's okay. It's something yeah, you're fine. Oh, it's 30 months. Okay, so testing needed to be conducted to document any additional bruising that may appear. So on 7/7, Dr. PS conducted an interview with Paul, and Dr. PS advised me that Paul confirmed Shanda had placed Timothy in an ice bath on 7/5 for over 5 hours. This information was relayed to Dr. DeJong for investigative purposes. I also provided Dr. DeJong with his biological father's contact information. So Eric is Timothy's father. So, oh wait, hold on a second. Somebody just emailed me. Let me see if it's anything that I haven't seen yet. Oh no, I know. That's on his Facebook. The person that just emailed me. I've already seen that, but I actually ended up blurring that out of my live just because. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking. Somebody just emailed me. I'm probably confusing you guys. Okay, 30. So 50. Okay. So home search 7/6. Wait, why does that say? Hold on. Oh yeah, just the top. I observed Shanda on her Apple iPhone using what appeared to be a home surveillance application. I could not determine the specific application. I asked Shanda if she would be willing to provide consent to search the home. She denied consent. A short time later, I explained to Shanda that we would be obtaining a search warrant for her home. I asked her to turn over her cell phone to preserve evidence that could be located on the device. I asked Paul to turn over his cell phone to preserve evidence that could be located on the device. Originally, Shanda chose not to provide her passcode to the device, but I had observed her entering it. She confirmed the code to me. Paul chose not to provide his passcode. Both phones were placed into airplane mode. Shanda was allowed to access her phone to obtain phone numbers from the device. I monitored her whenever she had access of the phone. Paul's passcode was later provided by Shanda. The home was secured to preserve evidence while Sergeant Hoaxma obtained a search warrant. Wait, what is people saying now? But are you talking about, Michelle? Are you talking about because what Paul said at the trial? That could have just been, he could have just been confused. But can you send me the proof of that besides the trial, because that doesn't convince me, because Paul's being asked and I think he was just I could see him just getting confused the way stuff was asked, and he just said he may have thought that the prosecutor said something else. So that is not enough for me to think that. But if there's something else that's online, can you send it to me? Because the trial thing, that doesn't convince me. Oh, I went off for a minute. Yeah, I have the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that she did love them, and she was their stepmom, and I feel like she did love them. She was just overwhelmed and had too much stuff. She just needed more help from him. But from seeing pictures, I don't know if you guys remember, this was like one of my like a month ago, or a month or two ago or whatever. It was a little while ago. It was like one of my first few lives I did, where we went through all those pictures on like Trisha's and Eric's Facebook and stuff. We went through all the pictures of the family, and it did look like that they had a happy life there. The kids looked happy. They were always doing like these pictures together. So I do feel like, for what they knew, you know what I'm saying? It might not be a life, as far as like, there's certain, I don't know how to explain it here. There's certain people that maybe get used to a certain lifestyle, and there's all kinds of different lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk right, but my point is from what they were used to from their life, they were happy. I feel like there, I really do think that they were happy there, um, and that they had fun, like that they had a pretty okay childhood. That they did have good times, and that they were loved by Trish. I do feel that way too. But she probably just got overwhelmed, because it was like Timothy needed a lot of attention, and there was a lot of kids there. Even two kids is a lot, but there was sometimes five kids under her care at that time. Or was there four? Wait, there was, I have it in my live. It was Paul, Timothy, yeah, five altogether sometimes. So, yeah. So, yeah, I agree. No, I don't. Why don't I feel like that's that weird? So they were being a little bit more strict. I mean, there's a lot of parents that are 18, get a job, get on your own, or they give you like different choices. So, like I said in my last live, that either he could stay if he went to college, or if he didn't want to go to college, they wanted to push him out and be independent. So I could see why Paul would have chose, well, my mom said she'll take me in, so, and we could see he doesn't get along with his dad. Even Nolan, we could see from the calls that they don't think very highly of their dad. I mean, I'm not saying they hate him, but you could tell that the relationship isn't as good as it is that they have with Trish, their stepmom. So you could see, he felt his dad was a little bit too strict, or too, I don't know, they butt heads, it seems like, and he's like, "Oh, my mom will let me live with her. I don't have to live on my own. I don't have to go to college. I'll go there." I don't, and he probably did long for a relationship with his mom. His mom kind of abandoned him, and then he probably is like, "Ooh, I would love to have a relationship with him." So I don't find it that weird that he chose that. In my opinion, that doesn't seem, that doesn't, like, to me, doesn't mean, oh, he needed to get out of there. It was so horrible. I could see another scenario where it's like, I don't want to go to college. I don't want to live on my own. My mom once said I could live with her. It would be nice to get to know her. Let me go there. I don't see it that's that weird, to be honest. Um, Yeah, I agree. I think. Wait, who's a freak show? I am? Who's a freak show? Rebecca, are you saying I'm a freak show? Oh, never mind. I've read your comment before. Okay, you're not talking about me. Sorry. I just saw that and I'm like, wait, why? um, posted what? I don't know, but yeah. I just always try to remember that like everybody's life is different, so you know, just because like growing up, my environment was totally different than that. That doesn't mean that because theirs was different that necessarily that means that they were miserable. That if that's the only life they knew, that was their happy. That was the life that they knew, and it was it was. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like bad. I feel like I got to be careful how I say things because it gets twisted, and then I feel like I've been getting attacked by stuff I've been saying. So I'm a little nervous to say things the wrong way. It's like, great, how do I say this without it coming out the wrong way? Or so that's why I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna read this. That's why I'd rather not even say anything right now about it. Um, okay, where are we at? So she obtained search warrant. So that's kind of interesting. So Shanda didn't want to give her phone. She chose not to. Oh, she chose not to provide her passcode. He saw her, so the cop saw her freaking put it in, and then she confirmed it. Paul chose not to give his passcode, but then Shanda gave it to them. It's interesting that Paul chose not to give it. All right, where are we at? 50. Yeah, I don't think that that's that weird. I really don't. Everybody's different, and you know what I'm saying. Every family's different, and um, I'm not saying I know. I mean, I don't know 100% what went on, but I'm just giving people benefit of the doubt. I'm listening. I'm trying to listen to all sides, and I'm trying to be non-judgmental and open-minded about things, and I'm trying the best I can to be fair for both sides. Um, but and trying to remember like what everybody said and remember that how some people could perceive something, like in the statement, some people could perceive something a different way. um I don't know, I'm trying here because I want to be fair as possible, and I don't want to, I don't know, I just want to be understanding for what everybody's going through. I'm trying to like understand and just, well, I don't need to try on that. I'm always that feeling like I think that's my weakness. Like I'm always feeling like feeling bad. Like I don't know. I'm always able to feel and put myself in other people's situations. I feel like, and just like feel like, oh my God, what they have to go through, what they're feeling, or how what that must feel like. Like, what if that was me or my family or my friends, or what if you know somebody I know was in that situation. You got to remember that because well, none of us are perfect, and I'm not saying what Paul or Timothy did, or not Timothy, what Paul or Shonda did. That's not what I'm talking about. Of course, mm, that's more than not being perfect. That is not okay with me. But talking about the family. Okay. Will my goodness tell? All right, so where are we at? So while speaking with Paul and Shanda in the living room of the home, I asked about the conflicting statements regarding the shackles. Shanda stated she was not aware the shackles were used on Timothy. Shanda also denied knowing anything about why the hot sauce was in the basement bathroom. This short conversation was not recorded. Oh, sure, Shanda. All right, 79. Oh. All right, so the cause of death. So I received the postmortem examination report from WMed. What is that? WMed. The report prepared by Dr. Joyce advised the following: cause of death, dehydration and extreme emaciation due to malnutrition and starvation, exogenous hypothermia, that's a contributing condition. Okay, GMAT, have a good night. Wait, this might be an old comment. What time did you comment? Oh yeah, that was not that long ago. Thank you, Denali. I'm trying. Oh, thanks, Trisha. Laura LaRose. I know I have to do the members lives. I was so mad that I wanted to do was it yesterday, right? That I did that live? Because I was like still like had energy, like still felt like doing like more lives, but I wanted to end that and keep it kind of short because I thought it was really important. The one about with the family. So I just like I wanted people to it not be like an extremely long live. So then I'm like, man, I should have announced the members live and I could have done those phone calls that I'm going to do for members last night. But when I do that, I want to be able to announce it to you guys because a lot of you guys don't, and that's fine. And I'm the same way where you don't think to check the community post. So for members lives or members anything, it's always going to be in the community post. So it's like for something like that, I'm going to have to like do it before a live and tell people, hey, after this live, we're going to do a members live so people know. Because if not, nobody will know to check the community post. And then, you know, nobody will see it. So it's already so late tonight, but we got to plan that soon. I was going to do it after all the jail calls, but like these are taking a lot longer. So it's like I'm not going to be able to wait. So we'll have to just do it, you know? So yeah, we'll have to plan that too, guys. So I'm gonna play like jail calls where, this will be like for members' lives because this, you know, I'm trying to come up with ideas to offer for my members. So the extra jail calls where Shanda basically had let her cellmates use her call, let her cellmates use her card. I was thought that would be good members videos. Actually, I do have one more thing of Shanda's that I was gonna do for everybody. The one where one of her cellmates talks about her. That one I will do for everybody. I thought it was kind of interesting because it's about her. So anyway. It's one of those days I'm not talking very good, guys. I'm having trouble talking. Okay. So comment. Old. So there's basically probably says 15-year-old male died at his home. He has a reported history of ADHD. Past surgeries include an adenoidectomy in 2012, ear tubes in 2010 and 12, urethral enlargement in 2013. He had a reported seizure in 2016. Investigative reports indicate he had not been provided adequate food and had been subjected to various forms of punishment, including prolonged ice baths. He was not provided with the medical care for months, years. A review of the records available demonstrated normal height for his age and a normal weight for his age until the last documented weight in April 2019. At the time of his death, the autopsy demonstrated profound emaciation due to starvation, with a weight and body mass index of 0 percentile. The 50 percentile weight in pounds for a, sure it's 15-year-old male is about 132 pounds. And he weighed 69. Wow. The 50 percentile height is in inches for 15, I'm sure it's, I don't know, 15-year-old male is about 69 inches. At the time of his death, he was 68 inches and weighed 69 pounds. Other findings commonly in deaths due to starvation and identified in this autopsy include atrophy of the skeletal muscles, decrease of the organ weights of many organs, a blue pallor of the skin with semi-translucent skin, pressure sores, a thin neck, sunken eyes, decreased fat in the facial cheeks, protruding ribs, vertebrae, iliac crests, scapula, knees, and joints. So I think they're saying, oh, decreased fat in the facial cheeks, protruding ribs. Okay. A sunken scaphoid abdomen, wrinkled skin over the buttocks, a largely empty gastrointestinal tract, and premature thymic involution. The autopsy also demonstrated evidence of severe dehydration with dry mucosal surfaces, tenting of the skin, a markedly elevated urea, nitrogen, and an elevated sodium. Multiple abrasions and contusions were on the skin and scalp. The thin subdural hemorrhage did not cause or contribute to his death. Based on all the information available at this time, in my opinion, the death of Timothy resulted from dehydration and extreme emaciation due to malnutrition and starvation. Additionally, exogenous hypothermia from ice baths contributed to the death. For public and vital statistic purposes, the manner of death is classified as a homicide. Percentile data from National Center for Health Statistics, CDC growth charts. All right. Oh, hold on, I skipped. Okay, what did I say? Hold on a second. I already forget what I meant with this. Thought I would understand the note that I left, but I don't. Oh, that's what I wanted. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okay. No. Oh! I just accidentally. Oh well, I could get it again. Alright. Alright. I wanted to read this one again, the statement, because I don't know, I just wanted to point out something on it. So this is the statement from the half-sister. It says they share the same father, Eric. See, here's the thing, I'm confused because I was always thinking that when they talk about the stepfather or the stepsisters or half-sister, that it was Trisha's, you know? So it was just like a stepsister. But for some reason, I think because when I read this the first time, I wasn't as like deep into it, you know what I'm saying? So now that I am, and I'm familiar with like all the family members and everything, so this is Eric's daughter. So it must be before Shanda, which I didn't realize. I just thought that all the stepkids were just Trisha's kids that, came from, Trish. But this is saying that they share the same father. It's Eric's daughter, but so it's not with Shanda. So anyway. So it's, can you guys see that? Yeah. So Chelsea is the older half sister. They share the same father, Eric. Chelsea called NSPD requesting to speak with someone about her brother. What does that say? What is that blanked out? I'm trying to figure out what this is supposed to be. So it must be Timothy's older full sister Millie was also present with Chelsea, and they spoke with me over speakerphone. They said Shanda had called Nolan, her eldest, and told him Timothy has passed away in his sleep. Nolan then informed the rest of the family. They tried to call Shanda to find out what happened, but at that point her phone had been seized by NSPD, which is why Chelsea and Millie were calling with questions. I answered any questions they had to the best of my ability. They also explained to me their family dynamic. Chelsea said her mother, Patricia, is... See, that's why I was thinking. Because she's saying her mother is Tricia. So I don't know. Maybe that's a typo up here. I'm not sure. But it's not important as far as, like, we don't need to identify exactly. Just her knowledge of it, So, oh, no, it does say stepmother. Oh, no, it's saying Timothy's stepmother. Never mind. So her mother is Timothy's stepmother. Patricia raised Timothy from the time he was 2 years old up until last May of 2021, when he moved in with Shanda. Chelsea said Timothy is severely autistic but high functioning. He could take care of himself but did not like being touched, talked to, or loud noises. Yeah, that's so funny. Okay, so my mom is like the nicest person ever. Um, really Christian Bible reading and stuff. And the other day, this was like last week, I come down the stairs and she's like, "Oh my God, I just got this, I just saw this video got recommended on this case. It's so horrible." She's like, "Timothy Ferguson." I'm like, "Mom, that's the case that I've been covering." She's like, "Are you serious?" And so the reason I'm bringing this up, because your remark right here, she said, "You know what? I wish people that do that to their kids, I wish, prison's not bad enough for them. I wish that they would have the same thing done to them as what they did to them. Like, I wish that, in prison that she would get the hot sauce, the baths, the torture." She's like, "It's just not right. They should eat, these people should have the same thing that they did done to them." So, and it's just to hear my mom say that, because she like wouldn't hurt her soul, or just like the nicest person. So it was just interesting. But I guess that makes sense, because she was upset that somebody else hurt somebody, But all right. So where are we at? So his parents had to put a lock on his closet door because he would go in there and urinate. He did that because he was scared of the bathroom, especially at night. Timothy was unable to understand simple concepts. If you tried to explain to him why he couldn't do something, he wouldn't understand. He would eat excessively but didn't understand why it would make him sick. To manage these behaviors at home, Timothy was in therapy. His parents received help from psychiatrists and from school. They also had house rules and a reward system. There were never any restrictions on Timothy eating or him getting snacks. Patricia went above and beyond for Timothy, really trying to help him. Eric was not in the picture because he worked all the time and would not help Tricia. Near the end of Timothy's time with Tricia, she went to Eric and said she needed help. She was getting overwhelmed and depressed. Eric's solution was to send him to live with Shanda. Yeah, that's what, yeah, that's exactly what she was like getting at. It should match the charge. Yeah, that's, well said there. Sometimes I can't say things right. um, I then asked Chelsea if there was anything else she thought I should know. She said that she doesn't know how involved Paul was in the situation, but he is the biggest bully she has ever met in her life, and he found genuine joy in tormenting Timothy whenever possible. She fully believes that if Paul was involved in this, that he was fully complicit on his part. She does not think Paul was forced or coerced. He was questionable before he moved in with Shanda. Paul moved in with the same time at Paul moved in with them at the same time Timothy did. But that's not Oh, she means moved in with maybe Eric and Trish, because that's not true. Paul moved in with Shonda like a year before Timothy did. But anyway, I'm not sure what she means by that. He moved out when he was 18 and moved in with Shonda because he did not want to be an adult. He wanted everyone to take care of him, and that's what Shonda did. Chelsea said Paul is not autistic. She said they were going to diagnose him as a psychopath, but couldn't because he was underage. And that's why they diagnosed him with reactive attachment disorder instead, because a lot of times that turns into a psychopath. But since he was underage, they couldn't diagnose him. It's not like ethical. Remember, we went over that when I read this on a live the first time. We looked into or maybe it was when I did the pre-record, but I looked into what that whole thing, and I kind of explained it. But yeah, but my point I wanted to say in this is, so when we heard the whole thing with he's the biggest bully, since we know what happened now to Timothy, I think our brains just automatically took that to mean that he's abusing him, hitting him, right? Like violent with him, because of what we found out that he ultimately ended up doing with Timothy. But in reality, she never really says that he's hitting him or anything. So, and I'm not saying that being a bully was right or anything, but what I'm trying to say here is the family member that reached out, this part does match up, where they didn't see, nobody saw Timothy, or nobody saw Paul actually hitting Timothy. He was just a bully, older brother, sibling rivalry. Maybe he did take it to another level where it was, maybe Chelsea did see something in him where she saw wow, this is a little bit more, as far as I feel like he doesn't, maybe that he really doesn't like Timothy. I don't know what she saw, but it doesn't necessarily say that he was hitting him. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know if, I just would like to know if, wonder if it did happen. And maybe they just didn't see it. I don't know. Because if you're a kid, you don't want to get in trouble. So if Paul was violent or hitting him, he probably hit it, didn't do it in front of his parents, but who knows. But anyway, so she just said he was the biggest bully, and he found genuine joy in tormenting Timothy, which Paul actually admitted in that last statement. He said he found a joy in doing it. He actually admitted that. And the thing is that this incident report really had a lot of weight in the judge's decision. If you didn't notice, he quoted a lot of it, and it seemed like this was a big influence of why, seeing the whole story and the whole picture. And he talked about this. He talked about Paul saying how he enjoyed it and how he liked the power and that stuff. So yeah. But it does make me wonder, when did the actual hitting stuff, when did that start? What do you guys think? Do you think it didn't start till he got to Shanda's? Or do you think it was going on, before? All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Right here. Chelsea said Eric had a vasectomy when he when he and Shanda were together in Oklahoma. When CPS removed the children from Shanda's custody, Shanda went to Eric and tried to convince him to reverse it so that they could have more kids. When Eric denied it, Shanda told her children that they better get used to where they were because they were never coming home. Wow. To this day, Shanda has never completed counseling to get her parental rights back in the state of Oklahoma. I asked Chelsea about Shanda's parenting growing up. She said Shanda was not there. She was not an active parent. Nolan took care of all the children. Shanda sat on the couch writing sex books. When Chelsea was blank years old, Shanda gave her a book about how she liked to be spanked as a kid. Wow. So what I didn't realize. So what I'm understanding is it was a book she wrote. Shanda wrote, because it looks Shanda sat on the couch writing sex books. Then one of the books that she wrote, she gives to her stepdaughter. Okay? And it was a book that Shanda wrote about how she liked to be spanked as a kid. Sick. This Shanda is a sicko, man. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yay, thank you for joining. This is sick. This page right here is very important. Like, as far as showing a very sick part of who Shanda was. I remember reading this the first time, like, what? Are you freaking serious? So not only you're sitting on the couch, not even being a parent, making your oldest son take care of all the freaking kids, but you're writing sex books. Not only you writing them, but then you're giving them to one of your kids, like a young kid. And it's about being spanked. But does that not make sense of that? Remember that family friend that reached out probably like last month when I did the video about this? Reminds me of that, about the submissive thing. I don't know. Interesting. Now that family friend was a different one than the ones that reached out to me. The recent one that I did, those two I were able to verify and confirm that they were, like who they were, and you know what I'm saying. So the one that reached out a month ago, she even remained anonymous to me. So, but I was very clear when I did the video, like I couldn't vet this person, but this is what she said, you know. Yeah, pretty sick. Yeah, that's true. Good point. She did. Good point. Yeah, she did. She did it again with Paul. Take care of Timothy and G. You're right. Why did she want to? I don't understand why did she want to keep having kids if she didn't want to take care of them? So for her to say, "Oh, we lost them all, Paul," or to Eric, "We lost them under your vasectomy, so we could have more." Why do you want more kids when you don't want to take care of them? I don't get that. And this is like so many cases that we cover. This is the case. Why? If you don't want kids, why do you having them? Why do you keep having more? Oh, my light's about to fall out. Like, I don't get that, guys. Oh, shoot, that's about to fall. Ooh, I'm blinded. Hold on one second. Hold on, guys. It's about to fall. Let me, Okay. Oh, wait. Why am I back up there? Okay. Yeah, why? Like, people are... It doesn't make sense to me. People do not make sense. I know. I just... Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe that. That is actually, Rebecca, I'm glad you brought that up because that is the reason why. I don't know if it this in this case, but a lot of the times that is the reason why these people keep having kids, because the more kids they have, the more money they get from the government, and it's not it's oh makes me so mad, because there's like real people that need that get denied sometimes, denied help, but people that take advantage of the system, it's just sick. So oh wait. Wow. Are mods, are you able to star? Have you guys been starring the comments for me? Thank you. I didn't know you guys could star comments. Can one of the mods answer? Can you star are you able to star? And thank you for doing that. So, Cricket. Oh, that was like a hour ago and I missed it. Cricket. If you're still here, thank you for joining. Oh, you didn't star him, Wolfpack? How did these comments get starred? Really? Dude, that's so weird. There's like all the ones that should be that it's like if I miss comments that should be addressed and I'm like busy chatting like members or super chats. Oh, never mind. There's an option, and somehow I have it. It must be a new thing, and it must be defaulted. It must be a new setting. Auto star super chat, so it automatically stars them for me. Dude, yes, because I always feel bad if I'm like reading something I'm gonna miss like super chats or miss like people becoming members and I don't get to thank them. Well, now I never will. So let me thank them. Chicken Pie, Cricket Pie, are you still here? Thank you so much for joining. I'm feeling really bad I didn't thank you. Let me know if you're here. General Sorrow, 30 months. You are awesome. Lisa, you just joined. Thank you. Soul, you gifted memberships. Thanks. Don, I did thank you. I saw that. Abellis, you gifted 5 memberships. I didn't even get to thank her. And Be Kind and Mindful, thank you. Super chat. And then Abellis, I did get this one, but I think I got that one late. Thank you. Wow. I think all the other ones are already gone. I didn't get to thank them. Dang it. Well, I'm glad to know that they do that now. That's awesome. All right. So we did that. Let me think of anything else. I might just chat with you guys all, but I don't think I really have anything else to share right now. It's a little bit too late to do the members live because I have the INR freaking another doctor's appointment where I gotta get my blood checked. In the morning. But hold on one second. So let's talk about some of the stuff, the phone calls that did get released. I want to chat with you about some of the stuff. So, did you guys notice so in the last 2 phone calls, so the one before the last one where the cellmate basically gets Paul's mail and gets JoJo's address and writes to her. What did you guys think of that? And then I guess he's like in Paul's ear, like, tell her I said hi, and then Paul accidentally hits him in the face, and he's yelling at him. Dude, that did not sound friendly. His bunkie or whatever was not happy, okay? That and then Paul's demeanor, like, it sounded like he was like very distracted after that. And then the phone calls from yesterday that I did, I think it was yesterday, right? Or today or whenever. It was like late last night. Where he tells them to like, can you guys keep it down? And then there's one where the one is yelling. Remember the one? I can't remember if that was yesterday or the time before, where he's like yelling and he called him like, some bad names, and it almost sounded like you wanted to fight him or whatever. Telling you, that cellmate was not happy with Paul. So I wonder if, like, how it is. Like, I wonder if there was any fights. Do you think they do get like any physical fights, or do you think Paul is the one that's bullying him and he's the one being mean? I don't know. When I heard him yell like keep it down, and he's like and he's like yelling at him like he's not afraid, like almost like that he's getting annoyed and that he's like I don't know, is he the one that's like beating up people? I don't know. I would like to know. That would be interesting, like what it's like. Is he like standing his ground and people are afraid of him, or is he getting bullied, or is he the bully, you know? What do you guys think? It didn't sound like Paul was afraid of him, at least when he's like, can you keep it down? Or it's like, oh, come on, I didn't mean to, or whatever he said. Yeah, it sounds like he might be the one like bullying other people. Yeah, but did you notice when Jojo kept asking him if he's okay? Or if he got along with his cellmates, he wasn't too convincing when he's like, yeah. That's not a convincing yeah to me. It wasn't like, it's like almost like he doesn't want to say no, but it didn't sound like, at least at that moment, he wasn't happy with them. Oh, thank you, Promise. I love your name. Oh, that's oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Your profile pic. What's her name? Me and my mom went to see Suicide Squad together. She didn't like it that much. I was wanting to see it, like the whole anticipation for it. Was so anxious to see it. I wanted to see it in the movie theater. I didn't have anyone else to go with, so I'm like, Mom, come see it with me. She didn't like it, but I mean, she didn't like it at all, really. But she didn't like. I'm the one that wanted to see it. I was disappointed actually in it. Anyway, oh, you do feel like? Oh, either do I. I don't either. Hey, Evil Apes, highway to hell. What's up? Hey, Mistress of Mayhem. He said, I highlight your face. Do get over it. I thought he said, dude, get over it. I couldn't make out. I made out something face, dude, get over it, but I couldn't make out that beginning. You said I highlight, but what does that even mean? I highlight your face. I thought he said high five. But even high five seemed, it still kind of was like, is that what he was saying? I high fived your face, dude, get over it. Yeah, I guess maybe that's what he said. But then what did, right after that, I couldn't make out something that the cellmate said back to him. Like, I remember I could make out the end part, but I couldn't make out the beginning part of what he said back to him. What other parts? Hold on. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to mention on those calls. I should have took more notes. Oh, what about him? Talking about Shanda. And then, do you notice though? I mean, I guess it's smart. Nolan doesn't want him, he always stops him from talking about stuff he probably shouldn't talk about on the phone. But for us that want to hear, it makes me mad. It's like, no, let him say it. Like he was going on to talk about Shanda in the trial. And he was starting to say something about like her blackouts and forgetting stuff, memory loss and blackouts, and he was starting to like go on with that, and then Nolan just stopped him. It's like, shoot, I wanted to hear more what he was gonna say. But what else? He's talking about, like at the beginning of that phone call, he was talking a lot about the trial and how guilty on all accounts, and Not my mind going to a different place with that sentence. Wait, what, Trina? What do you mean? Not my mind going to a different place with that sentence. Wait, I'm not understanding what you're saying. Wait, not my mind going to a different place. Wait, is somebody else? Promise. Oh, I said thank you for joining, right? Promise, thank you. I love that name. Yeah, because we were talking about what's your profile. Did anybody say who that was? I couldn't think of what her name was. I probably should have looked at chat right after that. I probably missed it. Let me see. Oh, 777. Thank you, Jamie. Wait, let me put that up. What a specific amount to donate. I like it. Has Paul moved to his prison? I wonder if he gets a pod or cell. The demon is sadly get financial support in a groupie. Thanks for calls out. Thank you. I think he's still in the waiting. Like, let me see if we could see. He was in like the in between. It was called I talked about it at the beginning. Charles Eagler. It's like a reception center, quarantine facility. It's for the intake processing of all male offenders. But let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I could figure out what. Whoa, there is a bunch of options. Holy crap. Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on. Yeah. 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be able to figure it out. Here we go. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, he's still there. Here. He's still at Eagler Reception and Guidance Center. So, parole board jurisdiction date 2052. That's when his first parole board. Wow. So that's because he got credit for the time he's already in there, right? That's why it's because it was 22. So yeah, that's why it's 52 because he got the credit served. So wow, 30. So now he has like 28 more years. I'm estimating. I know I don't have exactly the exact time, but I mean down to the months or whatever, but yeah. Yeah. All right. Yep, he's still at the reception center. So. Oh, who else joined? JB in the house. Thank you, JB. JB. Go away, trespassing. Oh, you're funny. Easy money, what's up? Yeah, that's a good point. Huh. Harley Quinn, yes. Or Margot Robbie. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Couldn't think of it. Anything else you guys want to look over? Let me think if I could put on, hold on a second. Let me bring up the last Okay, two options. Either I pull up the last call that I uploaded and we go through that and talk about it, or the last couple calls that I uploaded. I mean the ones I already uploaded, or we go through more of either his TikToks or YouTube videos. What do you think? Yes, I have. We're still waiting. Still waiting. I don't know when it'll be, but I know. Yeah, that's true, promise. Well, I'm getting a couple options. Hmm. Well, maybe we could hold on. Maybe we could just do a few. Maybe we could just do both. I'll do a couple. Let's see if there's any other interesting ones on here. Like just the ones where it would be more recent. God, these are all music, I feel like. So this is from 7/2. Whoa, wait. This is 4 days before Timothy dies. Wow. But I mean, there's really nothing to. What is the trend? I don't get what that trend is. This is a month or less than a month before. Oh, that's him right there. What? Checking on the nest. Oh, I remember watching this, the bird nest. Gosh. It can't just keep, even like a second of a song could get. So I'm just going to keep them all silent because I don't think he talks on many of them anyway. Wait, you could see in the window down there. Let's see if there's any. See? It doesn't look like anybody's there, right? I don't know. Because it would just be Timothy or Shanda. And we know this is a couple weeks before he dies, so. Dang it, it's hard to get. Oh, there we go. There might be somebody sitting on the couch. I can't tell. Right there. What do you think? Let me take a couple screenshots. We are such like sleuths, or I don't know, nosy. I hate the word. I don't want to say nosy because it's more like very like detail. We want to know like every little detail. I think it's like a characteristic of a lot of people that just like true crime. Well, there's a certain probably subgroup of us that just want to know every possible thing. You know? I think this is going to be like the same one. Yeah, he did. 1 second. Oh, wait, that's already. I gotta find where that screen. It sucks with the screenshot crap. I gotta find where it went. I hate the way I have to do screenshots. It really sucks. Here, okay, let's see. Is this it? Yeah. There might be somebody right there, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Detail oriented, yes. Yes, we actually went through it just a little bit ago, and then this would probably, I think that was like the third time I've went over it on a live actually. But yeah, we did. But we just went through it on this live. We listened to it again. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. That's why I need to do more shorts. Like short videos, like the shorts, because I know my lives are so long. I know, and I don't expect, I can't expect everybody to watch, be able to watch all of it. Be able to watch all of my lives, like every single detail, because there's some really long ones. So that's why I need to be better at like getting like taking some of the more interesting things that I go over on a live and making them into shorts. I need to do the ones where I could do it like on the phone. I have never used my phone for shorts, and I need to freaking do it because I think it's a lot quicker where you could like what do you call it? Like react, or you could do like the green screen or do a collab or whatever. I could take parts of my video and just, oh no, I could actually also just clip out parts of my video too. But the thing is the format's different. So it always takes me extra time because the way that I am, it's like if I do it, it's like widescreen. So if I make it into a short, if I take a clip of this and make it into a short, I always like end up kind of redoing it. So anyway. But yeah, thanks Gaming and Sleuthing. We did go over it on this live too. So, oh no, don't do that. Hold on. I might just end it and like actually work on. Oh, I cannot get my phone to stop recording me. How do you get it? It keeps. Hold on, stop it. Okay, I'll exit out. Wow, that was weird. It would not quit. Anyway. Yeah, I know. I was gonna do the calls, but I might just call it a night and work on a couple shorts, and then I have to get to bed because I got that early morning appointment. Dude, but it might be a busy week if I get that in, and then if I don't know the interview, I don't know if it'll be that soon this week. Originally she said that, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm not in a rush if she wants to push, wait a week or two, but I might do a live this week on another case though. So don't be disappointed. But I'll try to work on another phone call too, and then when do you want to do a members? Let's plan the members live. When do you guys want to do that members live with the phone calls? The other phone calls. When do you want to do it? When is everybody available? Because I could kind of give an idea of when to look for it. Now remember, you go to my community and that'll where be where the video posts, okay? The community tab. Because that's just the way the members, how we have to do the member stuff. So when do you think we should do it? This week sometime? And what day do you think? What day's a good day for everybody? What do you guys think? Thursday or Friday? Sunday? Thanks, Soul. No, Rebecca, here's the thing. I always feel so bad for doing only member stuff. I hate it, but it's not fair because people pay and I have to do some kind of content for members. So it's not fair to not offer them anything. I know it kills me, and that's why it sucks though, because I feel so bad for doing that, then I never really do anything for members. But then that's not fair to the members because they're paying for it and then they don't get anything. So I have to just do it. I know I have to like stop feeling bad because I should feel bad for the members for paying and not getting anything. But I know it does. It bothers me. Oh, but I gotta do it. Hopefully you understand. I hope. Because they have to get stuff too, and I just, I have to think of, what can I do for members, and I have to think of, something good that they would like too. So that's the one thing I could think of. I was kind of excited, like, oh, that'll be a good content for members, because it's not about this case, so, but it's still something that's, fun and interesting to listen to, and so I don't feel bad because it's not about the case really. So, anyway. Oh, okay. So Rebecca, remember any members content that I do, it's always going to be there. So it's not like that you have to be there for the live. You could go back and watch anything that I've ever done on members. You just go to my community tab and that's where you'll find it. You have to scroll through. So you'll still be able to see the stuff. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't go away. All my lives upload. So even member stuff will upload. You just have to go through the members live. So you'll still be able to do it, see it. I gotta figure out, there's a way that I could give a couple free memberships a month. Here's the thing though. First of all, I gotta figure out how to do it. It's a new thing that they offered like a month ago, or they just offered it kind of recently. So I gotta figure out how to do it, but I'm not sure if I could pick though. So it's like, Rebecca, I don't know if I could do it and be like, okay, this membership's going to you. It might just be random. Like when people gift memberships, like they're gifting, it might just be random. So I don't know how to guarantee that I would be able to give it to you anyway. That's the problem. But I do got to learn how to do that. I don't know how. I got to look that up. Also, thank you. And Gail Gable, thank you for gifting. So we got Soul gifted one. Gail Gable gifted one. Abilis, thank you for gifting 5 before. I saw that way after. So now you give 10 altogether. Wow, thank you. Did Rebecca get it? Hold on, let me click on my live. Did she happen to get one? Let me see who got them. Let's see. Where? Ash Cass, congrats. Key Rays, Austin, Trina, Michelle DeMattis. Who else? Was that all? Did I name them all? Did she? Wait, where are you, Rebecca? Solo sock. Oh, you didn't get it. Shoot. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it, but I think mine's going to be the same way. I think it's just going to be random. And here's the thing, when gifted memberships, it's so random that the right soul, isn't it, that even the person doesn't even have to be in the live chat. So some of these people might not even be here right now. I think they just had to have been in the live chat once. And wait, Rebecca, make sure you have to have the option of being able to receive gifted memberships. Can you guys tell her how she does that to make sure hers is clicked so she could actually get one if like she's able to get gifted one? There's a thing that you have to make sure you have clicked on. It's like it enables you to be able to get gifted memberships. Yeah, it popped up in chat. Oh, Gloria, Ash Cash. Yeah, Rebecca, do you got yours clicked on? All Tennessee Parks want one. Do you have yours clicked, Tennyson? And Rebecca, make sure you have yours clicked because there's always, we have Petty's always doing them. Petty, wait, what is your name? Yeah, it's still Petty. I thought you changed it, but no, you're Petty. Oh, Petty Mason Dab. She's gifting them. Abilis, Soul's always gifting them. So just make sure you have it turned on if you want to get gifted. But anyway, so back to when do you want to do it? Oh, Susie got one earlier. Oh, it popped up when they gifted. Rebecca, did you click on it? Is yours enabled? Are you able to get one? Can you make sure? Because if I look on how to do it, I want to make sure you at least have the option. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can figure out how I do it. Oh, Soul, I gifted another one. Wait, who got that one? Alexandra! I keep forgetting that these people don't necessarily have to be here right now. They might not be here. All right, let me see if I could figure out how to do mine so I could gift one. They give us, like, now as creators, they just started this where they give us so many that we could gift to people. Let me see. I'll Google because I don't know how to do it. Oh, thanks, Soul. Another one. Thank you. Sunshine Noon got it. Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Wait, let me. So Gail. Oh wait, Gail Gable. Hold on. So wait, Gail Gable, you actually just joined. Thank you. Hold on, I'm so behind here on comments. And then Jamie, thank you for super chat. Wow. All right, let me see if I can figure this out here. How does creators gift memberships? I don't know how to do it. All right, let's see. Within the live chat, click membership gifting, select the number of you. All right, hold on. Let me see if this works. I'll have to be on my YouTube. Let's see if I could give one. No. Wow. Yes, 2 months gaming and solution. Thank you. Wait, is this saying click? Let me see. What am I missing? Select the number of viewers you want to complete the transaction. It's in the live chat. Click membership gifting. I don't see membership gifting, buddy. I don't. All right, I don't see that option that they're to say that I have. I don't see it. Stella, wait, does Rebecca have hers clicked? Rebecca, did you never answer? Did she? Did she have hers so she could get it, even if? Oh, thanks, Jay Brown. Wow, it is going crazy with the super shacks and gifting. Thanks, Petty. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to do it too, but hold on. Select the number of viewers, but I don't. Click membership gifting. Where is the membership gifting at? Why am I not freaking seeing it on mine? Mine does not. When I click on it, it's showing QA, start a poll. Unlock member only perks. Well, I am the crew. That's weird. Why is that option even here? Okay, hold on. You have 10. Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna gift 5. Okay, who's gonna get it? I just gifted 5. That was fun. I learned how to do it, guys. Okay, who got it? Baby Grandma, Evil Abes. Oh, Evil Abes, Highway to Hell. Yay! Debbie Cromlish. Simca. Wait, Simca, I thought you just got one, didn't you? Did you get 2? Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. Spinster. Simca. Baby Grandma, Evil Abes, and Debbie. But Rebecca still didn't get it. Rebecca, are you still there? Did she ever answer if she enabled it? I want to make sure she did before, so she has an option. I can't find her. Stella! Rebecca, where are you? Did you leave? That was fun. That feels good to be able to do that. Wow, that's cool. Oh, Tennyson Parks, why aren't you getting one? Tennyson, are you sure you have yours enabled too? Rebecca, you guys both have them enabled, right? Make sure. Shoot. It's weird because, like I said, you can get it and you don't have to actually even be in the chat. So some of the people that are probably getting it might not even be here right now. Anybody could get it. I think, Soul, isn't it if you've just chatted before? If you've just chatted once, or if you've been in chat? I don't know how that works. I know you don't have to beat it. You don't have to be in chat to get a. You click on to enable it. What do? You click on the. I don't know. How do you enable it? Because now I'm not seeing where that is. Maybe it's because I'm on my channel. It's not even given that option. I don't know. Wait, timestamps? Wait, what was that? So there was an option to. Wait a minute. I want to see what that does. Timestamps. Now I can't turn it off. Oh. Timestamps for the chat. Yeah, I want that on. Why wouldn't that be on? I keep putting it on and it keeps going off. No, stay on. I don't know. I don't know how to. I'm not getting the option, but maybe it's because it's my channel to enable it. I think you click on the money sign, right? And then it enables it somehow. Oh, there you go. I got the timestamps. Cool. Anyway, yeah. All right. Damn it, Janet. What up? It shows on the screen anytime a gift is being sent, but I no longer see it when it's enabled. Oh, okay. I feel bad. Tennyson Parks and Rebecca, you'll get it. You'll get it soon. That's what I'm saying. It's all just random, so Oh, Soul did another one. Who's it gonna be? Hold on, who is it? Wait, did you do another one? Oh no, I'm way back. Sorry, I am way back on my comments. Sorry, Soul. Don't feel you're fine. Wow, I got behind. uh. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, this live was just kind of like a chill live. Nothing really, just kind of nothing particular. We're just kind of like bouncing from one thing to another. So we wanted to do it because yesterday I felt like I was more like, okay, I just want to do this, but I just wanted to do one where we could kind of just chat a little bit here, talk about that, talk about this. No pressure, no pressure. Liberty Blue. Yeah, you should feel cool. Keys or key rays. What about what trials are going on now? Let me remind myself because I am always looking. I'm trying to think if I know there's been things where like that we could talk about that I forget, like as far as I think I am though gonna call it a night, guys, but I just want to see what trials are on. Oh yeah, the school shooter dad trial. How many are watching that? I'm not. I haven't watched any of that. I watched some of the Jennifer one, but I haven't watched any of that one. Oh, what do you guys think about Kayla Montgomery getting paroled? I didn't even get to really even talk about that. Yeah. That's crazy. That surprised me that it was so soon. How long was she in there? Like, wow. All right, guys. Well. Oh, wait. Don't leave. I wanted it. Remember that one thing? Hold on. I forgot. Remember, I was like, that'll be interesting to watch. I sent it to myself. Hold on. I almost forgot about that. Dang it. Let me see. Oh, it's a video? Okay. Hold on. Well, I'll share it when it comes on. It's on a commercial. It's court TV, but it's supposed to be. Let me know if you guys watched it. It says former inmate reveals what Shanda VanderArk's life may be like. So I thought it would be kind of interesting to watch. Hold on one second though. All right, let me share. Have you guys watched it? It's court TV.
Shanda VanderArk has quickly become one of the most notorious child killers in the history of court TV. Shanda had a son named Timothy with her ex-husband. Timothy had special needs. When they were living in Oklahoma, Shanda got into trouble with child services and was not supposed to be caring for Timothy. But when Timothy's father could not care for him anymore, Shanda took him in and moved to Michigan. That's where things went really bad. 15-year-old Timothy was starved to death, weighing just 69 pounds when he stopped breathing. Before he died, Timothy's brother Paul sent Shanda a picture showing how emaciated Timothy was and texted her that they needed to feed him. That photograph was so graphic the judge did not publicly display it in the courtroom. Instead, the jury passed the photos around. Then during her cross-examination, the prosecutor showed those photos to Shanda. And that's when this happened. Now it's time for Shanda to be sentenced. What will life behind bars be like for Shanda? We know men who kill children are often the targets of other inmates. But what about women? Tonight, we'll hear from a former female inmate, plus the doctor who evaluated Shanda, and we'll also speak with the man who prosecuted her. All this as we continue our investigation into the murder of Timothy Ferguson.
I'm gonna pause it.
Dan, thank you so much for joining us tonight here on Closing Arguments. An incredibly tragic story, but we're getting ready to go back to court. I want to talk a little bit about what life will be like for Shanda VanderArk, but let's start by talking about Jeffrey Dahmer. Everyone knows Jeffrey Dahmer. Everyone knows what he did. Some of his victims extremely young, teenagers, the worst of the worst. And while he was in prison, the inmates, at least one of them, took Dahmer's life and took care of him. And when you think about what happened to Jeffrey Dahmer, it comes back to something that people talk about a lot. It's sort of an inmate code that they have, that certain inmates who commit certain offenses are treated a certain way and are in much more danger than other inmates. Child killers, top of the list, right? Top of the list. Child killers, child rapists, pedophiles. I mean, these are the worst of the worst. And we know through history and from real accounts and actual stories what happens to pedophiles and child killers when they end up in state prison. But we're usually always talking about men. Men, when they go to prison, how they're treated by their fellow inmates and by the prison guards, etc. inside. But what about female child killers? I've never heard a discussion about this. I've been doing this for a lot of years. So tonight I want to have that discussion as we talk about Shanda VanderArk, what her life is going to be like, because I mean, it didn't take long. Within like a day of this trial beginning here on Court TV, the reaction from viewers, the reaction from the nation was strong. People were outraged about what she did to little Timothy. For those of you who did not see the trial and don't know what we're talking about, take a listen.
Ms. VanderArk, isn't it true? Timothy had just become nothing more than an annoyance for you. He wasn't even a human being in your eyes anymore.
That is absolutely not true.
Last month, Shanda VanderArk sat in a Muskegon County courtroom accused of child abuse and murder in the death of her 15-year-old special needs son, Timothy.
The night before he passed, I had less than an hour of sleep.
This outcome expected by you?
Absolutely not. No.
First responders found Timothy Ferguson DOA when they arrived at the house.
He was in the basement on the floor. It was just skin and bone. He didn't have any muscles.
The Michigan mom and law school graduate claimed she didn't know how dire Timothy's condition was in the weeks before his death.
You look like that when you put him in the bathtub?
Timothy weighed only 69 pounds when he died, and investigators found evidence of abuse and torture in the house. Locks on the refrigerator and freezer, shackles in the basement, a tarp in the closet where he slept on the floor, and a bottle of hot sauce that was put on bread, the only food Timothy was allowed to eat. His mother took the stand and attempted to blame it all on her older son, Paul.
Whose idea was it to get hot sauce and to administer it to your son?
The idea was originally Paul's.
There are leg irons discovered in your home. Were you aware of those?
I was aware that Paul had them.
Paul Ferguson cut a deal with prosecutors and testified against his mother. He expressed regret and remorse at how his younger brother lived and died.
Do you love Timothy?
I suppose I didn't love him enough.
After Shanda VanderArk testified, she never returned to the courtroom. It took jurors about an hour to convict her of both charges related to her son Timothy's death.
So we know where she's going to go, the facility, because there's only one woman's facility in the state of Michigan. Take a look. It's the Ypsilanti is where it's located. It's the Huron Valley Women's Correctional Facility. It's for all women except those who are under the age of 18. They're housed separately. It has all different security levels within. Capacity of 2,000 prisoners, 561 employees. Only facility in Michigan that houses females. All reception center processing includes 24 housing units for general pop level 1, 2, and 4 special alternative incarceration, residential treatment programs, acute care. If you're a woman who's being incarcerated in Michigan, this is where you are sentenced to. Now, I just want to give you a little more reality of what happened here. There was a camera inside the home, and that camera was her own camera, and it recorded the death of her son, those final moments. And inside the courtroom, people didn't see the video. It wasn't shown. It was that disturbing, but one of the detectives who did see it was able to describe it. So I want to play a little bit of that testimony just so we can bring home the level of depravity that we are talking about in this case.
On the video around that time that you mentioned, Miss VanderArk is observed placing a tarp into the closet and kind of spreading it out as a makeshift bed.
And after she does that, what happens after that?
After she lays the tarp on the floor, she is seen dragging Timothy by the arms onto the tarp and into the room. His eyes were open, but not really seeing anything. He appeared to be unresponsive. He didn't speak at all. He moaned a few times. It's very concerning watching that and seeing his appearance. Very, very thin, bones protruding. In particular, he wasn't wearing any pants, so I could see his hip bones and his knee joint very prominently displayed as she positioned him in front of the camera.
And did it appear that he was wearing a diaper?
He was wearing an adult diaper. I could hear Miss VanderArk tell Timothy that he is pathetic, and then adds, but I already knew that as she was dragging him in. She also makes a comment to him that you owe me the biggest apology in the world, and suggests that he wouldn't be able to leave the restroom or leave the room for restroom breaks unless she receives an apology from him. I believe it's approximately 15 minutes later she comes back into the room. She repositions him so his face is visible to the camera. She has one of her Great Danes come into the room and instructs the Great Dane to lick his face, trying to get what appeared to me trying to get a reaction out of him, and even makes a comment to the dog saying that, see, he reacted to you. During this time, and previously while I observed Timothy in the room, he was taking short, shallow breaths through his mouth. Kind of picture how a fish out of water would breathe, with gasping for breath through their mouth. And she clamps his mouth shut, tells him that he doesn't need to breathe like that, and then holds his mouth shut for a period of time until he's forced to take breaths through his nose, and tells him, see, you didn't need to breathe through your mouth like that. You're being a dummy or an idiot, something along those lines.
And did she leave the room at that point?
She does.
And is that the last time anyone actually has any contact with Timothy in that room?
That's correct. He can be seen, his chest rising, lowering very slightly, small little movements, and then there is a point in time where you stop seeing that, and his body just kind of relaxes, and it appears to me that he has died at that point.
So now I think
I'm hearing different ways for me.
I'm gonna wait to play it. Sick. It's just like hearing this again. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, it's a commercial. I'll play it when it comes back.
A much better idea of what we're talking about, the type of human we're talking about. Now, if this was a man going to prison, I have a pretty good idea of how he'd be treated and what the reaction would be from the other inmates. But this is a woman going to a female penitentiary, so I don't have that insight. So we have a guest who's going to help us tonight. Joining us from Dallas, Texas, former prison inmate turned prison consultant, author of the book True Injustice, which is coming out this spring. Holly Coleman is joining us. And Holly, I understand we may have about a 4-second delay here or so it could be a little awkward, but we'll just work with it. Thank you so much for joining us. First question, what do you think life will be like for her? How will she be received by the other inmates when she gets to that penitentiary?
I know historically, again, we see the men react completely women, and for women who have killed their children who are serving time, life without parole. She is a master manipulator and a narcissist. So I see that bleeding over into general population, which will make her a victim. And the women will gravitate more toward that she is a victim of some form of trauma in her life that she caused the death of a child. You won't see many reacting where they want to go in and shame her or kill her. For some reason, which we should study more, but that is the maternal/victim in maximum prison. This is the type of normalcy. She will probably end up having several friends that she'll be able to bond, quote, with. However, again, she's going to be playing the victim, and this is where she's going to create perhaps a trauma in her past. She's going to manipulate it for everything she can, because that's the only way that she's going to be able to go through the rest of her life. This is the way what she believes she's going to create. And so the women, again, they're not going to necessarily want to kill her. I really believe that the last, like Susan Smith, who killed her children, again, she was able to be part of general population. They felt that she was a victim.
Absolutely fascinating, because it's so incredibly different than the perception and the stories that we've heard about men who kill children. How about from the guards, right? The folks who, their job is to keep order inside. Do they treat female child killers any different than any of the other inmates?
They're all to treat everyone equitably. That is their job. However, I do believe sometimes that bleeds over, and it could be where they're a little bit more forceful with her in their order. I don't think she's going to have anything where they would assault her, but I do believe that it's going to be more scrutiny for her. She's going to have a mental health panel done. Obviously, her mental health from county jail will come in. She will be meeting with several psychiatrists to place her. Now, again, she may be put into general population based on this, or she could be put in protective custody, which is solitary confinement. And that's where the guards, again, she would have to be observed 24/7, and it would be different in protective custody if they determine that that is a need. So again, the guards will, it just depends on which level she will go.
Let me ask you something else. A bit of a wild card in all of this. She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. She was clerking for a judge. She went to law school. How does that change her status and how she will interact with other inmates if she's put into that general population?
I think she's a master manipulator and a narcissist. So with having that paralegal background and being quote unquote a lawyer, I think she's going to craft her own narrative, and that's going to appeal to other inmates. So
do you think, would you describe, and again, we're presuming that she's not in protective custody here, if she's in with the other inmates, that as she's there for the rest of her life, that she'll have sort of a life, like you wake up in the morning, you have some things you want to do, you may have some things you look forward to, you have moments of, it's a different reality than we, enjoy each day on the outside, but would you describe it as a life?
She's going to have a more humane life than she gave her child. Yes, she's going to have what will be considered a Groundhog Day, day after day, but she will have the opportunity to keep in touch with the outside world, access to media, email, letters. She'll be able to take certain classes, rehabilitation, but she will have access in the state prison system. Even in maximum, they are offered tablets to communicate, meaning via email. But her life is definitely going to be a lot better than what she gave her child. But yes, it's going to be Groundhog Day the rest of her life. So there is a form of hell to it.
Holly, last question I have for you. From the time that you served in there, what is the lesson that you took away from serving your sentence in prison?
You need to definitely own your crime, what you did, pay your debt to society, learn from your mistakes. There are second chances available to those that are low-level nonviolent. Make sure you take advantage of that and grasp onto that second chance.
Holly Coleman, True Injustice, coming out this spring. Really appreciate you coming on and speaking about all of this, because it's rare that people who've served time come out and speak publicly and show their face and say, yeah, this is what I did. But you've turned things around, and we appreciate you coming on tonight.
No. So what do you guys think so far? Wow. I mean, basically kind of what we already figured, like she is gonna not have it that bad because she's going to be needed for legal advice. And the fact is, I didn't even think about that, is, well, I didn't know that. Like she was saying, like in prison. Ooh, sorry, it's back on. Hold on, we'll talk about it later. No, I'll talk about it now because it is good to give commentary. So that because she plays the victim, that in prison it seems like, would they say that maternalness? That's my word. And the fact that she's playing victim is going to actually give her some sympathy with inmates where they will be okay with her. You know what I'm saying? That they'll feel bad and that she'll be able to manipulate them into them feeling bad for her, like she's the victim, which makes me very mad. Like, that's the thing. She's a very good manipulator, that I guess it doesn't surprise me that she is going to probably be able to do that. But I was hoping that prison would be more tough and they weren't going to be like fall for that victim crap. But if this person's right, I mean, I'm obviously, I mean, she doesn't know for sure what people are going to be like, but dang it. I do have a feeling though that she's not going to have any trouble in prison. I really don't think that. I think Paul's probably going to have more trouble than her.
Child killers in the history of court TV. Shanda had a son named Timothy with her ex-husband. Timothy had special needs. When they were living in Oklahoma, Shanda got into trouble with child services and was not supposed to be caring for Timothy. But when Timothy's father could not care for him anymore, Shanda took him in and moved to Michigan.
I'm laughing at your comment, not at what they said on this video, so don't misunderstand that, Lotus. I was laughing at your, Lotus Spider, your comment. I can't even picture him being like that, like tattooed and jacked for some reason.
That's where things went really bad. 15-year-old Timothy was starved to death, weighing just 69 pounds when he stopped breathing. Before he died, Timothy's brother Paul sent Shanda a picture showing how emaciated Timothy was and texted her that they needed to feed him. That photograph was so graphic the judge did not publicly display it in the courtroom. Instead, the jury passed the photos around. Then during her cross-examination, the prosecutor showed those photos to Shanda. And that's when this happened. Now it's time for Shanda to be sentenced. What will...
Real quick, it just makes me so mad that she's faking that, because she saw him every day like that. You know what I'm saying? He looked like that for how long leading up to his death. So she already seen him look emaciated and like that. So her looking and acting like she's having some reaction when you saw him like that every day, and you saw his whole body because he was in diapers half the time, naked, so you did see what his body looked like every day. So that's a bunch of crap. That's a lie. That reaction is such a lie because you were seeing that every day and you didn't care. You let it go. So that's bull crap that she acted like that was hard to see. Why wasn't it hard to see when you were with him every day doing that to him? It's bull crap. It's bull crap.
The life behind bars be like for Shanda? We know men who kill children are often the targets of other inmates. But what about women?
Wait, did that start over?
Tonight, we'll hear...
Oh, let's start over. Wait a minute. Did we watch it all? I thought the prosecutor was supposed to talk. Oh, I guess we did. Oh my god, I'm like gonna play it over. That's too funny. Did he not say the prosecutor and also the person that... Wait a minute. I thought he said the prosecutor was going to be on and the person that, the doctor that she saw. Where is all that at? I'm really confused, but I almost did watch it over again. Oh well. Was that really 18 minutes? That doesn't feel like that we... I feel like, hold on, let me wait till this comes back on, because that does not feel like 18 minutes past, number one. Number two, the stuff didn't happen like he said it was going to happen. Yeah, I caught it though. I caught it. We only watched a couple minutes into the repeat. It's funny. I'm glad like, what if I would have just zoned out and we just played it, the whole thing again? People would probably be like, oh, deja vu, or am I like having some kind of hallucinogen? Wait, so did we watch this part? Hold on a second. Now I came to this part. I am so confused because it was... Hold on a second.
You may have some things you look forward to. You have moments of... It's a different reality than we, enjoy each day on the outside. But would you describe it as a life?
Oh yeah, we watch. Okay. Yeah.
She's going to have a more humane life than she gave her child. Okay. Yes, she's going to have what will be considered a Groundhog Day, day after day, but she will have the opportunity to keep in touch with the outside world.
Okay. All right. So I don't know why. I swear I heard him say that there's going to be a couple people on, but oh well. I never saw that though. All right, guys, I better call it a night because I do got to get up early. Oh, cool. Anatola. All right, y'all. Oh, Laura, thanks for gifting. I missed that. Wait, when did you do that? I missed it. Sorry. Thank you. Who won? Who got it? Well, no, who found him in the ice bath? No, you talking about law enforcement? No, remember they had him out and they were trying to resuscitate him and they pretended that they got him off the bed. I don't know what you're referring to, but no, they didn't. Law enforcement didn't find him like that. Is that what you're saying? Oh, yay, Livewire, I'm glad you participated. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing that's making me so mad. Especially listening to these calls, I keep thinking like, dude, they are going to have a way better life than they gave Timothy. I mean, they're able to eat, they have commissary, plus they get the meals the jail gives them. They have a bed to sleep on. They have a warm shower, you know? It is going to be better. Oh, whoa, Lucid, really? Lucid Curious. All right, you have a good night, everybody. I'll be around now. I'll definitely, I'll be seeing you this week with stuff, so. Oh, wait, we didn't decide. Members. When do you guys want to do the members? Question, do you want to do a members like after another live sometime? So like I do the live and then I'm like, okay, we'll do the members after so everybody's kind of there and knows and we go over to it? Or because I'm just kind of nervous that I'm going to say like, okay, we'll do it this week and then I do it and everybody misses it because they're not used to like looking at the community post, which is fine. I don't usually look at community posts that much either, so they might miss it. So should I do it like after a normal live one time, or what do you think? And if that's the case, then I have to make sure that I'm able to say bye at the live and end it and not like put it off, able to, so it doesn't, I'm able to do another live and it's not too late is what I'm saying. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'll see what goes on this week, if I get those files, if the fiance, wants to schedule an interview, and what else do I have coming up? I want to do the video live on another case too sometime this week. I would like to, just because, I haven't done another case in a while. So, well, check the community post, guys. I got to pick the winner for the giveaway. I have to do that. Dude. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay, so I'm never able to oh wait, that's not gonna work still. Hold on a second. Yeah, never mind. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I still gotta pick the winner though for that too. I'm trying to think, how would that work? Because if I do like the giveaway on the live, because StreamYard has a thing where you tell the word to type in to be entered. So I'll say like, oh, type in, I don't know, Zav in the chat if you want to be entered for the giveaway. And then everybody that wants to be entered, they type in the word and then you draw from those names, right? And so it's hard for me to do that like for members because you know what I'm saying? We have everybody in the chats. So I was like, oh, I could pick the winner in the next members live. But then I had everybody fill out the form that wanted to be entered. So that's just going to take away the whole purpose of that. So I got to figure out, maybe I could do 2 giveaways or something. But yeah, you guys, if you want to enter to be in the giveaway, and it's another members perk that the giveaway, which I do want to do a giveaway for everybody too. I know I keep saying that, but I gotta figure out what I could do and what, how much and what I could do for the for everybody. But if you're a member and want to be entered, it's in the community post. Everything for members will be in the community post. So why are they still living together? Oh, are you talking about Trish and Eric? Because they're separated. I mean, they're divorced, but they're just like roommates that live together still. And they're still friends. They still get along, but they're They just still live together. Like roommates. Alright, guys. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Albalis, okay. That'll work. But yeah, go, if you are a member and you want to enter it, there's like a form where it just it basically asks your name, your YouTube name, so I know who you are on YouTube, and then it asks for email, so I can get a hold of you, because that's the most important thing, is being able to get a hold of you, because sometimes when I announce the giveaway, let's say I announce it on live, not everybody watches or sees that part. And then, so therefore I have a way to get a hold of you to tell you if you won, you know? All right, bye guys. I'm going. Peace. Good night. Damn it, Jane, Petty, Chris, Mama D, Carolina, Liberty Blue, Abelis, Baby Grandma, I Am Horsenut, Rebecca Cox, Nicole Henderson. I got an accent now. Livewire. Oh, you in the community post? Well, that's the members on. I guess I could try to do one. Use the StreamYard and do one for everybody, and then give you. Yeah, that one. I don't know. Live. I'll let you know how I'm gonna do that one. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that one. You know, the one for members I've been promising for a while. Christmas I wanted to do it and I never did it. It wasn't because it was because I just got overwhelmed, and I'm just procrastinating, forgetting, getting overwhelmed with everything, and just never getting around to it. Oh, I need an assistant or something. I do. Jay, oh, you added your Jay back on. Wait, you added it. Or am I like, it wasn't on there before, right? Right? I think, because I never got to see how you, your response when I say stuff. Like, I'll like say something to somebody and then I don't get to see a response because I get sidetracked. But you added it back. I don't know why I like it, but I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to. I don't know. I like it because I like knowing like a name, but you don't have to. Don't feel like, I don't know. What if that was bad advice? I don't know. I just like it, but all right, bye guys.